of misfits and dope addicts are here.
George in Riverdale says, "What's the matter with you, boy?" in Riverdale.
Riverdale. No, it's what's the matter with you?
With you.
What's the matter with you?
Because on this day in 1978, the Rolling Stones went to number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with "Miss You," the group's 8th U.S. number 1 song. The song, written by Mick Jagger after jamming with keyboardist and amazing Afro owner Billy Preston during rehearsals for the forthcoming club dates that the Stones were playing.
Now, I was always under the impression that Billy Preston rented that Afro. He was the owner of that?
He owned that Afro.
All right.
Big, beautiful Afro.
Yeah, it says that their first song in a long while, and this was 1976, they said it was their first song in a long while that they really seemed to have some inspiration. We're back, we're doing something that we like doing. They've just been kind of moseying along doing. And is it a disco song? Well, Mick Jagger says no, it was not intended to be a disco song. Whereas Keith Richards said, no, it's a disco song. Every beat of it is a disco song. We conceived it as a disco song, and we wanted it to be a disco song, and it was a disco song.
This is one of my favorite Stones songs.
Yeah.
Sparrows lost in the jails in South America. Curl up, baby. Curl up tight. Curl up, baby. Keep it all out safe. Undercover. Keep it all out safe. Undercover of the night.
Love this song.
Mm-hmm. Going back to Miss You, it features several studio musicians, it says here, in addition to Sugar Blue, who played the harmonica. Sugar Blue was found by Mick Jagger busking on the streets of Paris, playing harmonica, and he said, "Oh, you got something there.
You, come with me."
And he took him to New York. Let's go to New York.
That's like the dream. I'm just busking on.
No, Gina. The dream for me. No.
Oh.
No, the dream. The dream for me is being able to walk up to a busker and say, "You've got something.
Okay.
Let's go to New York."
I'm not dreaming big enough, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
This is. I forgot what a fine little collection this album is.
What is? What do you mean a little collection?
It's called Rewind. It's just a greatest hits album.
Yeah. What's on there?
Emotional Rescue.
Good.
Beast of Burden.
Okay.
Fool to Cry.
Uh-huh.
Waiting on a Friend.
Yeah.
Angie.
Yeah.
Miss You. Brown Sugar. Undercover the Night. Start Me Up. Tumbling Dice and Hang Fire.
That's
There
excellent.
you go.
That's a fine little collection there.
How about a little taste of Tumbling Dice? I just always loved that song too. That was on the double record that they did. That was so good. Now, I recall either, what's her name?
Linda Ronstadt?
Linda Ronstadt. Does she sing on that? She did a version of it.
Yeah.
But does she sing back up
No,
on that
I don't
as well?
think so.
Yeah, but Linda Ronstadt did a version of Tumbling Dice.
You can't get out. It's just a poor girl in a
I like this until he starts talking. I'm your knight.
in shining
Shining
armor.
armor.
Coming. Yes.
There you go.
I think it's great that Mick Jagger will sing in falsetto a lot too. He's not afraid to go there.
Oh, every one of these is good.
Yeah. I'm saying this is a great collection.
I'm just waiting on a friend. Smiling hands, a heart that breaks. Remember what I said. I'm not waiting on a lady. I'm just waiting on a friend. I'm just waiting on a friend.
By the Rolling Stones. Something. Really something.
All right.
Ready to take a break?
I guess so.
Okay.
Let me officially. There we go.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, it's time for me to wipe the drool off my chops and get myself ready for the show. I'm still not ready to go yet, so I'll have to take this break to get ready. And why don't you all get ready, too, and check in with us if you'd like. 877-602-9696. That's the number to call and check in with the Radio from Hell show. We like to hear from you in the morning, so let your voice be heard here on the radio. 877-602-9696, or you can text us if you like, 33986.
Salt Lake Film Society.
That's where we go when we go to the movies. The Broadway Center Cinemas, that's our favorite place. One of the things we love is the concession stand there. Best in town. And also, they do interesting things like the Summer Showdown. They feature cult classic movies every Friday and Saturday. You're going to want to go see both of these this week. You've got Idiocracy, as timely as today's headlines, and Mars Attacks, also timely as today's headlines. And they are going to be showing, so they show these old fun cult ones, but they do new stuff too, including this new documentary about Jeff Buckley, It's Never Over. That might be fun to see. All of that happening at the Broadway Center. Go by and see them and become a member of the Red Carpet Club while you're at it. Sport retrospectives, film festivals, cinema events like this, tickets, movie listings, and everything you need is easy. Just go to slfstix.org.
This one came in a couple of days ago from Michael. We were talking about hummingbirds, and I still haven't seen any at my house.
Not yet either.
He says, we have seen a couple at our house in Holiday. They're migrating north, so they should reach you soon.
Okay.
And that's from Mike Thomas. And then what do these initials stand for? RAC. What would that stand for? Some sort of profession. What is that?
RAC.
RAC.
Really awful chess player.
Radiology, maybe? I don't know.
Rent a center.
I always just rent a center, probably. I always wait for Dr. Paul to post about hummingbirds.
Right, yeah.
It's Dr. Paul White. His house is
He had a nest
Yeah.
like really close to his
his house
door.
it's like in his front porch.
Yeah.
It's a destination, so we always wait for that. But
And then remember we had X-Poll, I think was last week, about unusual things you have in your house.
Yes.
And I got an email about that. This is from Mikey. He said, sorry, I'm late. I was listening to the podcast, or I got called. But here's a picture of something I have odd in my house. If we go to x96.com/live.
oh my,
It's Colonel Sanders.
It's a statue of Colonel Sanders, and I think it looks like it's missing an arm. I think.
it is missing a hand.
Or
Yeah,
a hand, and it looks like it's got a cord attached to it. So I think it plugs in and moves.
It lights up. It talks.
I don't think it moves. I don't see any articulation
Yeah,
joints.
maybe not, but it does something. Because I think that's a cord running to it.
Why do you have this in your house?
He should have explained a little
He
bit.
didn't
more.
explain. He just said,
There's an empty beer can next to it.
"Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it?" But it looks to be life size. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a miniature.
You can't just send us a picture like
Exactly.
that without an explanation. Did you steal it? How do you come across such a thing? Did you find it at a yard sale?
He did not explain. He just sent it. Said, "This is Mikey. Sorry, I had to bail when I called." Oh, he'd called and didn't get a chance to.
Okay.
Yeah, I called for things in my house that nobody else has, and this is it. And I'm sure that's true.
I don't know what you do with that.
I can't. I can't figure either. Well, you worship. He probably worships it.
Maybe it is a shrine of
A
some
religion of some sort?
Perhaps he sacrifices things to it. Mainly his dignity, probably, but there it is anyway. So
Dominoes, tender and juicy.
I'll send Mikey a reply and say we need the story. Or if you're listening, call us 877-602-9696.
Lickety fingers.
Yeah, I'll just
I
say,
mean, one year for Christmas, Festus gave me a life-size Daryl Dixon stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cardboard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which for several years would move around the house and hide in different places to scare you, in a closet or...
Did it work?
Yeah.
It scared you?
Yeah. When you open a door and because it's life size, it's you see a man standing there, and we'd dress him up for Halloween. We'd put the Halloween decorations on him. We'd dress him up for Christmas. You'd put a Santa hat on him at Christmas time. But at some point, because he's cardboard, he deteriorated, and we had to throw him away.
I had one that was Ed McMahon.
Didn't you have was it a Shatner?
I have a Shatner with my face on it.
That's right.
It's Shatner's body with my head on it.
Yeah.
But my Ed McMahon was great because he was positioned so that he was holding something, and I'd always put records in there. And then at Christmas time, I would wrap garland and lights around him, and he was the Christmas Ed.
Oh, it was the Publishers Clearinghouse, Ed McMahon.
I think so, yeah.
Well, what did he? Same thing. Did it just deteriorate over time?
After a while, after a couple of moves,
Yeah, I'm not allowed to have things like that.
You're not allowed.
No, I wouldn't be allowed.
Whimsy? There's no whimsy.
No, fresh out of whimsy, baby. Fresh out of whimsy. So
we ain't got time for whimsy.
Thanks, Mikey. That was nice of you to send that. Shatner's in the news today.
Is he?
Yeah, let's see. William Shatner slammed Donald Trump earlier this week after Trump continued to entertain Canada becoming the 51st state.
Oh, yeah, because Shatner's Canadian.
Despite getting a hard no from Prime Minister Mark Carney. At a certain point, persistence becomes insulting, Shatner said. He has previously expressed his concerns about climate change and how that will fare under Trump. Mm-hmm. He tore apart the U.S. president for digging into his annexation threats in the Oval Office on Tuesday. Shatner told Jesse Waters, I guess he was there, that he's dealt a little bit in real estate before encouraging Carney to make a deal with Trump, a real estate. Make a counteroffer. Let's offer offer to the United States to be the 11th province. How about that? United States can be the 11th province of Canada. Think of the joy. It's the best thing, Shatner said.
Isn't he in his 90s?
He's close to it, anyway.
Oh, he is.
Is he 90?
He's 90-something.
He's still going around and doing stuff.
Oh, my God. Please don't tell me Shatner died.
No, he's fine. He's just fine.
This is Shatner saying happy birthday.
To Rosario Dawson.
It's
6:22. Let's get this over with.
What was that?
Just let it be. I don't think there's any explaining it. It's just
okay.
You'd have to. Well,
it's just kind of.
It's just.
It
it's
made
just
me.
there.
It made me feel odd. All right, let's get it over with.
If you really want to know, it's from a show called 12-Ounce Mouse.
Okay. All right. 12-ounce mouse.
12-Ounce Mouse.
All right. Let's get it over with. We'll officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins. Let's do that. Gina, do we have a sponsor here?
Does your company have a process requiring ultra-pure water? Trust the certified master water specialists at Water Specialties, Inc. for ultra-pure water system design, installation, maintenance, or sanitization. Call the experts at Water Specialties, 801-281-4911, or visit waterspecialties.net.
Yeah, we're going to have a full moon for sure. We are. It's happening, baby. It's only 84.8% of full right now, but it's getting there. We'll have a full moon, let's see, August 9th. The moon will rise today at 6:37 p.m., today being Tuesday. It's the 5th day, I believe. The 5th day of August in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's National Couscous Day.
I like couscous.
I've never really been a fan.
What's there not to like about couscous?
Nothing. But there's
They're
nothing.
little teeny tiny pastas.
There's nothing to like or dislike. It's just.
They're like BB pastas.
Is it now? Is it pasta? Is it pasta? Really?
Yeah.
It's not like. I always think it's like seeds.
No.
It seems like seeds.
Itty bitty pasta.
It's National Underwear Day, a day for people who love the power of undergarments. The power of undergarments. September 24th in 2011, the largest crowd wearing only underpants gathered in Salt Lake City, setting a Guinness World Record. How about that? And it's Work Like a Dog Day. Work Like a Dog Day. And this is an man. This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's the Radio from Hell show, starring the lords of morning radio. There he is, getting ready to work like a dog. Carrie Jackson, right there. Hi, Carrie. I'm Bill Allred, and I'm a working dog. Gina Barberi, right over there.
Working bitch.
I was going to say it, but I didn't dare. Katie, for short, is our fine producer. She's in the booth behind me there, and it looks like Dawson. Hi, Dawson. Dawson is there to help out as well. And then we have other interns scattered throughout the building, apparently.
And Vax the dog working like a dog.
Oh, he is. Look at that. X96.com/live. And now we will go to your check-ins. The phone number is 877-602-9696. You can call us, or you can text us 33986.
Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Man, oh, man.
Man.
What a start, you guys.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, we're like thoroughbred horses. just come right out of the...
Like Rolling Stones, this is awesome. This is such a magical morning. And then there was this, I don't know, some commentary about a mosquito. Yep. There's no contact.
I know. It's just, we blow them right out of the water beginning at 6.
Yeah, you guys are stupid. And then there's the working dog. And I wonder if you guys could find that song, I'm a dog, I'm a working dog. You know the one?
No, I don't.
No,
I think it was on Sesame Street years and years ago.
No, I don't remember.
No one remember that? Please, someone tell me I'm not insane.
Well, you're insane, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that correctly.
Oh,
now it's your turn.
I think you cut out there, Mike.
All right, Mike.
So what,
Thanks, Mike?
Mike, have you got anything else? Have you got anything else for us?
Man, no, I can't remember any of it.
Okay.
It blew my mind.
All right.
Thanks,
All
Mike.
All right, Mike.
Have a lovely day, Mike. Provo deserves you.
Yes. Liza Brarian reporting for duty. Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Carrie, something magically delicious is heading your way. Now, is that a threat?
Magically delicious.
I want to thank
Is that Lucky
Blake.
Charms?
That
He's
must
sending
be.
you Lucky Charms.
And I want to thank Blake for helping keep Ogden sketchy.
Yes. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Tickaboo. Jocelyn of Sandy checking in. Tiffany of West Jordan has some traffic for you there, Gina.
Got it.
Smug Mug Ryan checking in.
Wipe that smug mug off your face.
Shout out to my dear mother, Mama Smug Mug, who is visiting from Las Vegas and tuning in this morning.
Good morning, Mom.
The smug mugs.
Troy of Riverton checking in. Great farting around today. April in American Fork. Katie in San Pete County. Tree of Maine enjoyed the Rolling Stones farting around. Calvin from the Dell checking in. May haze over the city again with all that smoke. Luis in Harrisburg, PA.
It's been a month since we've had any moisture at all. 1 month.
Yep. Johnny B checking in, listening while breaking the mortar out of the diamond lathe, one of my walls. The scratch coat didn't work well. Turned out crumbly. So I will try again. Huge pain. Jonathan, the senior otter correspondent, checking in. Quinn the Barber checking in from Sunset. Arrived from Orem. San Diego Eric checking in. Midvale Rouse Dower has traffic for you. Meshach of Erda. Yay, Jesus Jammies Day. All right.
Underwear Day.
I guess so. The power of underwear. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in. Making insurance sexy. Big City SLC and Peter checking in. Woodworker Willie. Garrett from Tooele. More traffic for you, Gina. Okay. Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher. Definitely working like a dog today. Already at my desk. Housekeeper Mariah. FOP Holly of West Jordan. I remember the Sesame Street Working Dog song.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
I loved it. Oh, okay.
Call and sing it.
Chelsea and Cody checking in from the outer rim of Murray. Adam in Mount Pleasant. Mike again. I'm unloading kilns and drinking some stress. All right. Thanks for sticking around all these years. There we go. All right. Traffic, please.
Tiffany says, sudden road closure, 7th South, 5600 West. They didn't put up a warning or anything beforehand. Good luck with the trains, everyone, Tiffany says. Well, let's see. We also had Midvale's Rousdower says, still that construction, 215 California. Other than that, it is business as usual out there. And then you said there was one other traffic that was sent in. I will keep looking for that. Oh, there, Garrett from Tooele checking in. While stopped on Highway 36 per usual. That's just that ongoing construction out there. Crash northbound I-15 at the S-curves in Provo leading toward Orem. They had to stop traffic all directions for a couple minutes northbound I-15 in Provo to remove debris from the crash at the S-curves. So that's going to cause some backups even after they open it up again. Whatever you're seeing, please text us 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more in employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure & Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
All right. We've got big boy news coming up after some messages and a song. And Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain coming up.
Don't miss a
A couple of things. I haven't chewed gum for a long time. I used to chew gum fairly often.
Great.
But Carrie used to chew gum all the time.
I used to, yes.
You don't anymore, right?
No.
What was there a reason you stopped?
It was a combination of the ingredients of the sugar-free gum was not good, and it was also starting to affect my jaw.
Okay.
So
and then my dentist also said
Your jaw was too strong, or?
Do you chew gum, Nick?
It was getting off.
I'm not opposed to it. I didn't know people were for or against, but I'll take it.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you if you chewed gum.
Not regularly,
Okay.
no. I keep some Altoids on.
Well, for some reason the other day I decided I wanted to chew some gum.
I chew some gum when I go to have like a massage or a facial, because or seeing a doctor. Because their faces are usually just right there. So,
but I hadn't bought gum in a long time, and I went to the convenience store, and I bought some gum, and I couldn't remember what kind I really like, so I bought this. What is that? This number 5.
Yeah, it's a sugar-free. It's
but it comes in. It's like 35 sticks of gum, and it's in this plastic container.
Oh, that's nice.
That's new.
Well, but how? I feel terrible about throwing this away, so
reuse it.
Well, that's what I think I'll probably. But then they'll just pile up. But I think I'll put Q-tips in it or something.
You know what?
Yeah, for travel.
Yeah,
I used to buy 5 gum all the time in high school. You're flooding my memory back, and that packaging has completely changed since the last time I bought it.
You can still buy smaller amounts in more traditional packaging, but all of the gum people are doing this.
All the gum people.
Trident and Orbit, and they all have this available. This kind of
like I say, reuse it for like your
what I'll
travel
do.
items. But I wouldn't buy if. Do you need that much gum?
Well, I was just curious about the packaging mainly, so I thought I bought. But the horrible thing is, so I've chewed maybe 4 or 5 pieces of it, and I am so unused to chewing gum that I keep biting the same place on my lip.
Oh,
right here. You know how that? Like you bite it once and it kind of swells up a little bit, And then the next time you chew a piece of gum, you bite it again.
Sometimes I get that on the inside of my cheek.
Oh
when
man, I've had that happen too once. It's just terrible. But I don't think I'll buy another big amount like this. But I'm gonna go through the major brands to see which one I.
Yeah, you're helping what used to be the gum wars. You remember like the hardcore marketing that all these guys used to do?
Yeah.
At least I was paying. Like 5 Gum had like very surreal, intense, like what it's like to chew 5 Gum. And then Orbit was like, your mouth is disgusting without it.
What was that gum that had the little liquid drop inside of it? I kind of like that, but then somebody once said to me, you know, it's like biting into it like a spider body. And I kind of went, ew.
Freshen Up? Was it Freshen Up?
Maybe. I don't know. Had that little drop of jelly inside of it or something.
I'm cultured now. I'm an Altoids man. I said.
So anyway, I'm going to go experiment. That's the gum stuff.
And you got a big weekend ahead of you.
I do. Well, no, I mean, this is 30.
Research.
This is 35 sticks of gum. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'll move on to another package of smaller amounts.
Research.
Some probably in 2 weeks. It will take me at least 2 weeks to chew this much.
Mind if I snag a piece?
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, sure.
Oh, they say buy smaller packs of gum and put it in the plastic container.
Oh, what? Geez, why didn't that? Duh. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't occur to me. That's a good idea too. Yeah, yeah. And then just one other quick thing before we go to break.
Sure.
I take the elevator here at work, and there's almost never anybody on it when I leave work, and I just go down one floor on the elevator. So I press the button, and it stops, and there's somebody on the elevator who's come from the 3rd floor, and it was a delivery guy. And he started to get off the elevator, and I went, oh, well, and he said, oh, wait, I'm not on the ground floor yet, am I? And I said, no. He said, yeah, just force a habit. I got onto the elevator, and the door closed, and I realized he had just farted in the elevator.
He thought he was going to have a solo ride as well.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Was this leaving work or coming to work?
Leaving.
Oh,
and I just, you know, you can't really say anything.
No,
I mean, you can't really go, way to go.
You should have.
Stinkor.
You should have said something. I did that to somebody the other day.
What?
The inverse. I was the delivery driver.
I make sure to never fart where. So, like, I mean,
outside.
I try to, but I mean, my wife.
You can't do that every time, though.
No, I mean, my wife will catch me every once in a while. I said, I didn't know you were here, or I didn't know you were standing there.
So, what's like your go-to dream farting spot?
I don't think I have a dream farting spot.
No?
I-15, about 5 miles that way.
Yeah.
Actually, I think mine would probably be in the boss's office. That's.
Well, as you pass the refinery up there, that's the free fart zone.
Yeah. True. Yeah. That is.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Yellowstone. Go to Yellowstone. Fart away. Nobody knows.
Nobody cares.
No. Is that rotten egg smell up there?
Yeah.
You can fart your head off.
See, I'm a shy farter. So whenever I am in an elevator by myself, I think I have a quick moment to, help things out.
Hey, Carrie, you sure you don't want a piece of gum?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
That's pretty good.
Come on, Carrie, get in on the action.
This 5 gum is not bad.
Oh, I've had it. It's gum.
Yeah.
It's gum, all right.
This one's peppermint. I don't know. What's the difference between peppermint and spearmint?
Oh, you'll know.
I think
put it in your mouth. You'll know.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go.
On this day in 1964, MCA was born.
Ah, there you go. Beastie Boys. All right, 6:37 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Now, right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of them are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win
Radio from Hell Chicken Bucket, which if you go to our social media, we made a video about putting together that chicken bucket this morning.
About what prizes we put in it?
Yep. What you don't see in that video is, of course, we have a Radio from Hell Diner style mug and a T-shirt, but there are other things in it, other surprises.
A very special prize from each one of us, personalized.
So go and see that and win.
Then try to win it.
Yeah, call and win it. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Frank Christ Presents right after this news. Brought to you by...
At Woodward Park City, you'll make the most of your riding time with the all-new Woodward Season Passes for skiers and snowboarders. Winter Season Passes start at $4.49 and are available now. Get your pass at woodwardparkcity.com.
A woman was arrested Monday in a stalking case that Cottonwood Heights police called incredibly alarming because of apparent delusions that the woman has had about her and the victim of the stalking, in this case, songwriter and Utah local Post Malone.
Oh.
According to Post Malone's family, their concern had peaked because the woman's behavior hadn't stopped and instead has escalated continuously since early January. On Monday, his father, Rich Post, told KSL-TV that the woman had shown up at his son's home at least a dozen times. Once, she even arrived barefoot after walking all the way from Salt Lake, he said.
Wow.
Further, law enforcement wrote in a police booking affidavit that the young woman continues to stalk her victim and is always released from jail and then doesn't seem to care about the consequences of her offenses and continues to cause significant emotional distress to her victim. According to court documents, she is homeless and difficult to find. The latest encounter occurred early Monday when she jumped in front of Post Malone's car as he was trying to leave the premises. Police said Malone's driver had to swerve to avoid hitting her. Officers quickly arrived and arrested her just down the street. It was the second time she'd been arrested outside of his home in 8 days. Court records show 6 stalking and criminal trespass cases in her file that date back to January and a permanent protective order that was issued in February. Well, she truly believes, it says, she has a calling from some sort of spirit animal. And she thinks that she has a relationship with Post Malone. And so she's entitled to do this, which is incredibly alarming. And these people can be incredibly dangerous, as we've seen throughout history, said Robbie Russo, Cottonwood Heights police chief. In the most recent 2 cases, she was booked for investigation of third-degree felony stalking with a prior conviction and a violation of a permanent criminal stalking injunction. Additionally, she pleaded no contest in April to an intoxication charge stemming from an incident at the Post Malone Raising Cane, the Post Malone-themed Raising Cane on Fort Union Boulevard. Police said their goal was not only to protect Post Malone and his family, but also to protect the woman from herself. She's not well.
What can be done? I mean, if they can't keep her and she just keeps going back every time she gets out, there's no piece of paper that's going to keep her from
As
going.
of Monday, she's being held without bail in the Salt Lake County Jail. They say, we keep putting her in jail before a magistrate. We're hoping to find some other remedy that keeps her away from the home and into some sort of program that helps her. They'd like to get her into a program. Sheriffs from across the state of Utah are concerned about U.S. Immigrations and Customs Enforcement's latest recruitment tactic of sending letters to deputies and others who have trained with ICE under local agreements, seemingly trying to poach local law enforcement. Kane County Sheriff Tracy Glover, the president of the Utah Sheriff's Association, said ICE is trying to convince deputies to work for ICE instead of working for the sheriff's departments, and they're using signing bonuses and other incentives.
And the sheriff's department are not happy about this.
Oh, no, they're not.
Hands off our officers,
After
please.
multiple departments entered into agreements with ICE to work more closely together under the 287G program, then deputies began receiving recruitment letters in their inboxes, something local departments did not appreciate. I would say to the local sheriffs, to the sheriffs throughout the state of Utah, when you get into bed with bad people, this is what you get. More bad behavior. It's a bit offensive. There's no question about it, said Glover. Glover is president of the Utah Sheriff's Association, represents all 29 sheriffs in Utah. He said he saw the recruitment letter from ICE a couple of weeks ago from the local ICE director in Utah. He sent it to me preemptively and said, hey, this is not something that's coming out of our Salt Lake office. It's not a great look. So this is the local ICE rep guy. It's not a great look. We've been trying to work closely with Utah sheriffs, which is true. We have opened a line of communication. Utah sheriffs have taken a giant step forward in working with ICE. So this local ICE guy is saying, I don't like this. I know this looks bad. It's going to piss you off. And I just know that it's not from me.
And, police officers do not get paid that much. And if they're offering them cash signing bonuses, that's hard to turn down.
It is.
I'd advise you to take it.
It's, it's practically infinite funding for this organization.
With
Masks.
No oversight.
No oversight. No, we don't know who's in charge, really. Yeah.
Carrie, Christy Nome is in charge.
Is she?
Yes. She's the ICE Barbie. She's the ICE
She's
Barbie.
gone along with them on raids, but is she in charge?
Yes. She's the head of the department. Listen, everything goes through Christy.
That's what it looks like.
People impacted by the growing Monroe Canyon fire met Monday evening to get an update on the evolving situation. Nearly 100 people attended a public meeting at Snow College campus in Richfield to hear from fire officials and ask questions. The wildfire, which started July 13 and has burned more than 62,000 acres, is 13% contained. The cause is still under investigation. Flames have destroyed several structures, but on Monday evening, evacuation orders for the community of Burrville and a nearby RV park were lifted. Even with that welcome news, there's a lot of uncertainty and concern as the wildfire keeps growing. An incident meteorologist told residents that the forecast isn't helping matters. The wind picked up again Monday with gusts of 45 miles per hour in some places. It's hot and dry. It's very dry. And I looked at the forecast briefly 10 days from now. Still nothing. It's still hot and dry.
We haven't had rain in a month.
They're talking about... the whale at 9th and 9th, out of the blue, it's about to look drastically different for the first time since Salt Lake City's beloved whale first made a splash over 3 years ago. A process to find a new mural to paint onto the 23-foot whale sculpture is now underway. The Salt Lake City Arts Council launched a community survey on Monday, asking residents a few questions about what the whale and the 9th and 9th neighborhood mean to them. Apparently, this was the plan all along.
It's going to be
to change the look of it.
Yeah.
Every 3 or 4 or 5 years.
That's a great idea.
And my suggestion is, why don't you make it look like a whale?
Just paint it gray.
Yeah, just have it look like a whale. Was this attempted murder, or was it a very vigorous swimming lesson? We go to the crime desk, Gina Barberi, for that report.
An Englishman's getaway across the pond ended with him in a jail cell with an attempted murder charge after he allegedly tried to drown his daughter-in-law in the pool. Mark Raymond, 62, allegedly held his daughter-in-law's head under the water at the luxury Solterra resort near Orlando as his terrified 9-year-old granddaughter fought to stop him. The victim told detectives that she and Gibbon began arguing about his grandchildren, the office said. Raymond allegedly kept shoving his daughter-in-law's head under the water, preventing her from breathing, the sheriff's office said. The struggle continued even after his 9-year-old granddaughter leaped into the pool to save her mom. He finally released the daughter-in-law after 2 bystanders called the cops. Raymond's been charged with 2 counts of battery, 1 count of second-degree attempted murder. The alleged crime happened at the Solterra Resort in Davenport, a sprawling luxury getaway that offers private villas with prices at up to $800 a night. The resort's massive pool has an artificial rock feature, water slide, and a lazy river.
We're just trying to teach you to swim. Let's see, do we have time for one more here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go to this one. So apparently, the daily life of a doctor can be busy, very varied, seeing patients, saving lives, looking at smartphone photos of your patient's daily poop.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Doctors are reporting that many people are arriving at the ER or the clinic appointments with one special album marked poop. on their phone. One that they can't wait to share with their doctor.
Oh, like look!
In
will
the-
you look at this and tell me what's wrong with me?
In the
Is it-
in the face of what can be a big surprise for an office visit, doctors shared their takes on both the potential value and the ick factor of these snapshots. Many doctors have said that poop pictures are turning up with increasing frequency. Pediatricians like me see this all the time, said Dr. Tokunbo Akande. Some people even come with a dirty diaper in a plastic bag.
Look at this.
And while I still cringe every time, despite having seen hundreds over the years, I'm always grateful when patients and parents think to capture the moment. Most who send emails of images are very considerate, adding a warning in the subject line of their message, which is helpful if you're mid-lunch while catching up on email.
What?
What's this look like, Doc?
Poop picture is what it looks like. A patient will often reach for their phone, open the camera, roll and present a photo of yesterday's bowel movement. Wow. My first response is to thank them for going to the trouble, and I let them know that stools can carry a lot of diagnostic information and that an image can sometimes spare us an extra round of questions.
You can't just describe it.
Well,
sometimes a picture is
worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
A picture of poop is worth a lot.
Somebody says, as a vet tech, it's Sid. It's very helpful when owners bring in photos of events they are concerned about: poop, vomit, fecal samples.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes.
I did that once with Ripley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a load of this.
Well, okay. I guess I'm going to start keeping a catalog.
So she says these human physicians need to toughen up.
I'm going to have to start keeping a catalog. Of course, that'll mean about 12.5 pictures every day. But
a dozen a day?
Well, at least.
Bill, you should get that looked at.
I have little time for anything else, as a matter of fact.
I'd love to. Do something else.
I'd love to go to a movie, but I have one. Anyway.
You have other business to attend to.
That's right.
All right.
That's news.
Sports weather traffic.
Okay, so the Seattle Kraken. This is the hockey team.
Okay.
This is actually, I should post this so you can see it. Members of the Seattle Kraken hockey team had a close encounter with a grizzly bear while fly fishing in Alaska. The team's mascot, Bowie, a sea troll, dressed like, in the mascot costume, was out fishing with hockey players, was charged by a bear during their outing at the Katmai National Park. A video shared on social media captured the moment the bear approached Bowie, causing a bit of a scare before veering away. Kraken forward John Hayden mentioned that the bear seemed intrigued by the mascot's appearance.
What does a sea troll look like?
I mean, it's what's a sea troll? Like a sea monster. Like a. I'll post it and then you can. Here, I'm going to retweet it right now, and then you can see it.
I'm not picturing it. Yeah.
But the video, you can see the bear like across the river, kind of going, "What?
What's that?
Is that something delicious I could eat over there?" Salt Lake Bees, they are, it's family night. They play Vegas tonight at 7 o'clock.
Now, a bee, I know what that looks like.
Yeah.
Buzzy, the bee.
And it's, I think you can get 4 tickets for $40. Take the whole family out and go to a baseball game tonight. Weather, as Bill was saying, the 10-day forecast is just hot and no change in sight. 94 for a high today. We are going to see some more of that smoke, unfortunately, in the air. No change in sight. I am sorry to report. Let's see. Accident northbound I-15 before 269 exit right shoulder. That's an Infinity member that texted that in at 33986. Looks like that's about it, unless you're looking at something going, well, I don't know why UDOT's not reporting this. This is terrible. Well, text it to us, and I will pass it along. 33986 is where you do that. Excel Automotive Repair, commuter vehicle repair specialist, Asian and small domestic vehicles. Dealership quality service at independent shop rates, located at 33rd South 290 East. To make an appointment, go to excelautomotiverepair.com. Oh, and I have a sponsor for Frank Christ. Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, and collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. Located at 3453 South State Street, Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
If you really need to get a Fiji mermaid, that's where you would go, probably.
An oddity.
Yes, an oddity. Frank Christ is here in the studio with us. Good morning, Frank.
Hello, everyone.
Why you're already whimpering?
Well, I mean, I'm very happy that I have a sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't sound happy.
I'm still getting hate mail for Lonnie Anderson.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Frank is here. He is the Grim Reaper of celebrities. That's his specialty. You're never called on to really do anything else but celebrities, right?
Well, I mean, occasionally, if the staff is overworked,
you fill in
I'll
somewhere.
fill in if I have to. But
Like, say the sports mascot was killed by a bear. There is a separate mascot reaper, I'm guessing, but maybe if
there is a mascot reaper. Yeah.
but it's a San Diego chicken, Chris. No, that's not a.
No, it's not really.
Philly fanatic.
Philly
Chris.
fanatic, Chris. That's
Yes.
better.
Yes.
The Philly fanatic Christ.
Yes.
Yes, Frank. He reaps the souls of our precious actors, and it's a curse for him because
I love our precious celebrities. We all want to be just like them.
Frank, if you're trying to picture him, he is a skeletal figure. He wears the robe. He has a hood, carries a scythe, and he goes zooming around from universe to universe, from plane of existence to plane of existence on an electric scooter.
There are celebrities in every existence.
Mm-hmm. And Frank, when a celebrity dies, he rushes to the scene, makes sure that they're dead. Now, by that I don't mean that Frank. No, he won't do anything until they actually die, and then he takes their essence in the electric scooter and whisks them off to the distribution center. Now, Frank joins us to play a game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank has given me a list of actors. 3 of the actors on this list
they're
are
just fine.
But one of them Frank has taken,
Oh.
and it is the contestant's job to figure out which celebrity is dead, and if the contestant can identify the dead celebrity, they win a prize. And what's the prize?
Well, it's a Radio from Hell chicken bucket. Does not contain chicken, but does contain a Radio from Hell diner style mug, a T-shirt, and some special things. You can go to any of our social media and see the special things that each one of us put inside the bucket.
All right, who do we have to play the game?
Shaylin is here.
Shaylin, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine, just fine.
Oh, thank you,
That's
Shaylin.
good to know, Shaylin. Shaylin, if you identify the dead celebrity here, you will win that Radio from Hell chicken bucket. Are you ready to play the game?
Yes, I am.
All right. Identify the dead celebrity and you win. Because it's Work Like a Dog Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about working dogs. Here we go. Number 1 is Jane Addams. Known for her work in independent cinema, her acting credits include Light Sleeper, Happiness, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. She was in the dog movie Dog, about a working military dog. Number 1, Jane Addams. Number 2 is Joe Flynn. He was in many Disney movies like Son of Flubber, The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, and The Strongest Man in the World. Flynn also appeared in The Love Bug, and he was the admiral, I believe, on McHale's Navy. Number 2, Joe Flynn. Oh, his dog movie. He was in a movie called Police Dog Story. Number 2, Joe Flynn. Number 3 is Craig T. Nelson. He was Hayden Fox in the ABC sitcom Coach, for which he won a Primetime Emmy Award. He was Deputy Warden Wilson in Stir Crazy, and the dad in Poltergeist, and also the dad, the voice of the dad in the Incredibles movies. He had a prominent role in the dog movie Turner and Hooch. Number 3, Craig T. Nelson. And finally, Timothy Bottoms. He played the lead in Johnny Got His Gun, Sonny Crawford in The Last Picture Show. His other well-known film was The Paper Chase. He was in a Chuck Norris movie called Top Dog. Number 4, Timothy Bottoms. One of those actors is dead, Shaylin. Which one is it?
I'm going to say Jane Addams.
Jane? No.
No, she's fine. She's just fine.
No, Jane Addams is fine. She's 60 years old and still going strong. But now, listen, Shaylin, we'll give you another chance, all right? Listen carefully. If you get it this time, you'll win the prize. Is it Timothy Bottoms, Craig T. Nelson, or is it Joe Flynn?
I'm going to go with Joe Flynn.
Good choice.
Very good.
Died back in 1974.
Too soon.
He was only 49. He always appeared to be about 70.
Really? He was only 49?
Yeah. Joe Flynn. So congratulations, Shaylin. You've won the Radio from Hell Chicken Bucket. Does not contain actual chicken, but it does contain prizes. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on, and Katie will tell you what you need to do next.
Oh, working dog.
Yes.
Working dogs, indeed.
Yeah.
I'm a dog, I'm a working dog, I'm a hard working dog. Hard working dog.
From Sesame Street.
Working dogs. Well, Frank, what's next for you?
Well, I got to go check on Maureen McCormick.
Oh.
Marsha?
69 today.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
She's always talking about Jan. I don't understand. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Eastbound I-80 is down to one lane at Kimball Junction for paving. Traffic's at a standstill, backed up 3 miles to Parley Summit. No accidents being reported now, though, and you haven't sent anything in for a minute, but you can if you see something. We appreciate it when you do. 33986 is where you do that.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break, and after this, a brand new Utah word of the day. As timely as today's headlines. Coming up, stand by for that. KXRK Provo. HastasterGames.com. Yeah, that's their website, but it's best if you just go down and see them. 6831 South State Street for all your board games, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, dice, figures, paints, all that stuff. The latest board games. Haster has it. And this week, find Magic Among the Stars. Blast off into Magic the Gathering's space fantasy set. Chart a course through the Sothera system to explore distant planets. Wield dazzling magic. Wage war with alien factions. Familiar characters make their dazzling return, and new card types and mechanics are abundant in this newest MTG expansion. It's truly in a galaxy of its own. To welcome the set, Haster Games will be holding 2 special pre-release events at the end of, it says here the end of July, so these have probably already happened. Haster Games holding these events. Why don't you go on their website or go down and talk to them about Magic the Gathering. They've got all kinds of deck boxes and sleeves and additional packs for you as well. And there are always gaming events happening at Haster Games, so you can register for them as well. Meet some people with like minds, so to speak. 6831 South State Street, Haster Games. Haster has. Okay, the shop sells. It's called How would you say that with all of those
celebrities?
Celebrities.
Yeah, I drug you guys over here. You were just going to walk on by Celebrities Gallery, featuring artwork by John Lennon, Miles Davis, Ronnie Wood, Tony Bennett, David Bowie, Picasso, and others.
Picasso's best rock star of them all.
By the way, it's featuring, what does it say? Artwork. It's featuring overpriced prints of artwork by.
None of that's real?
Well, it's real in the sense that it's, well, for instance, there are a bunch of John Lennon things in there, which Yoko Ono took the originals and had copies made of the originals and then put print numbers on them and selling them.
Bitch.
My point exactly.
There was some
something for you in there.
Well, yeah, there was some artwork by David Bowie in there, and it was it looked like a
which Yoko Ono took and copied and put numbers.
But again, it's mass.
So it's not cool.
But it was David Bowie did a painting of Festus. I swear it was Festus.
Festus?
No.
Well, I mean, he was all white and pale and alone.
And alone. No, but so what if it's they only make so many of the prints, right? Or it's only cool if you can get the original.
It's hard to say.
There was yeah.
I mean, it really is hard to say. You know, a lot of them say, it's number 475 out of a run of 1,000. but how many runs of 1,000 did they do? I mean,
they may have stopped and then did another run.
Yeah,
that's how they can say a run of 1,000.
I mean, it's okay stuff. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but
I mean, there was a really cool colored pencil John Belushi
With
in
his
there.
shirt open and his gut hanging out.
Shirt open. Yeah, that was a great thing, but it was easily $450.
Probably, yeah. And there was one thing in there I really liked. They had Hawaiian shirts, silk Hawaiian shirts. They were about $70-$80 a shirt, but they were they're copies of shirts that celebrities have worn. Like there's one that shows a picture of Dustin Hoffman and John Lovitz standing together, and John Lovitz is wearing this Hawaiian shirt with pineapples on it, and you can buy that.
You can buy that
copy
shirt.
Of that shirt. Yeah.
I don't want to buy Dustin Hoffman's shirt. I don't want to buy John Lovett's shirt.
Either way, they'll both have little black curly hairs inside of them, okay? And then here's the question I had, is that there was a whole bunch of drawings of the Rolling Stones, and right in the middle there was this big one of Don Knotts, and I'm wondering why they decided to put Don Knotts in the middle.
That was not Don Knotts. That was Todd of Todd and Aaron. No, it was.
Jagger.
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure look like Don Knotts.
Well, the older he gets, the closer they look.
I mean, 1960s Don Knotts.
Really?
Yeah.
By the way, Uncle Todd, I always thought you looked like Mick Jagger, not Don Knotts.
That was the joke he was making.
Yeah.
Let's make it perfectly clear.
Honest.
$3,986.
Like Mommy Pig did from Alpine, texted in at 33986.
All right.
From where?
That's
Alpine.
Gina.
What?
This is getting too much.
I don't know what you're talking. I am just reading the texts that come in.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
All right. We have a little technical problem here, but this gives me a chance to address something.
Oh, okay.
So, Utah word of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I chafe against doing it. I don't like doing it. I don't like writing it because I think I don't put enough, I don't have time to put enough into it. And I don't like the way they turn out usually.
Okay.
But I thought of a way around that. I feel like I'm constrained when I have to do a Utah word. So I was thinking I'd stop doing that and just write sketches.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so rather than Utah word of the day, it's just like
Mona Community Notes?
Or we used to, no, that's too constraining. We used to do a thing called Your Guide to Living in Utah. We just do Your Guide to Living in Utah. And it's just and I could just do general things. And then that would give me more leeway to kind of, free form. And you'll see as we read through this one, it's pretty strained, okay?
Is it sponsored?
Well, yes. Salt Lake Film Society presents Summer Showdown this weekend. Summer Showdown continues with Idiocracy and Mars Attacks, all at Broadway Center Cinemas. Get tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
And there's a misprint in here that's going to throw you off, too. But we just now got the copy in our hands.
No, we can do it.
So you may figure it out before we get to it, Carrie.
All right.
But it could throw you off. I'm just warning you.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
line. Line, line. And now to use this Utah word in a sentence, we bring you the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver Criddle. Father and son are having a discussion about the pathetic fireworks display put on by the city of Mona this past 24th of July. Mona City usually excels in the fireworks department, but this time the show was a flop. Mayor Criddle is anguished about trying to explain to the council why the show was so meager. Again, the word is line.
Son, I just don't know what to do or what to say about the fact that the Mona fireworks show was so shoddy this year.
Well, the fireworks weren't that bad, were they?
Well, son, they weren't that good. Usually we have a 35 to 40-minute show. And this year the fireworks show was what? I don't know, about 10 minutes?
6 minutes and 14 seconds, I think.
Okay, less than 10 minutes for fireworks. That's Mona unacceptable. So how do I explain this lack of mayoral competence, Denver?
Well, Daddy, you could say that the fireworks didn't look good because it was not the complete show.
Mm-hmm.
You could say that the fireworks order was not complete. You could say that them Chinese shorted you on the fireworks order, that they was holding stuff back, waiting to see what them big, beautiful tariffs would do to prices.
I could say that, but I would be lying, and the Criddle family are not the kind of family that goes about lying in public meetings in front of city council.
Well, I know, Daddy, but...
But nothing, Denver. We both know what happened to that fireworks shipment.
What are you saying, Daddy?
I'm well aware that the fireworks in Teddy Fielding's backyard on the 24th was much better than the ones we had in the Mona City Park.
But...
Don't you butt me, boy. You was the one that shorted me on the fireworks order. And don't even try lying to me about it.
Okay, Daddy, okay. I'm sorry, it was me. I did divert the fireworks shipment for my own uses. Well, now what?
Well, here's what. You need to help me come up with a good story for the council. A story that makes things sound true and not like I'm lying.
I know, Daddy. You could tell the council that there was a flood, a big flood at City Hall. And most of the fireworks got wet. And so
there weren't no flood. It ain't rained in 2 months, Denver. They'll surely know I'm lying if I say that.
Oh, wait. I know. Tell them it was the mice. You know, we got mice in the courthouse. It's a proven fact that mice love to chew on that powder that makes the fuses light. They'd rather eat that than regular mouse food.
Denver, is that true or are you lying?
Me to know and you to find out. Just say it like you believe it, and the council will too. That's the secret of lying.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
That was perfect.
You caught the typo. Very good. You caught it and didn't throw you. You just went right over it.
That was a perfect script, Bill. I understand the constraints you're talking about.
And I was tired, I'd write some of it, and then I'd go, what am I talking? What am I doing here?
And I would also say we can open it up to friends of the program submitting scripts.
Well, they have done so in the past, and I've used some of them.
But I'm just saying, let's. I'm mentioning it again that we're accepting scripts. we might play with them a bit, and
you know what? We'll pay you for those. Nothing.
No, it's radio dollars, Bill.
You get paid in radio dollars.
You get to be on the radio.
That's air. That's the air. We'll pay you with the air.
Well, all I need is the air that I breathe.
I understand that.
And a Utah word.
I don't think that was a very good script.
You never think it is. I thought that was just fine.
But it was also based on actual events.
Yeah, so I've been following the Mona City Instagram page. And it is an excellent source of amusement to me. Let's see, what was my favorite one they had yesterday? Found some wireless earbuds turned into the office. To claim, you'll need to describe what color the case they're in. This is the official Mona City.
Aren't all the cases like the same color?
I mean, you can get...
No, they're all...
You can get individual...
They like black or white?
No, you can get red ones. But you save that one for me because that actually does suggest some good See, it suggests some good humor to me, but trying to hammer a Utah word of the day around that.
Here's another one.
You know what I mean? That's what causes me pain.
Mona's looking for crossing guards.
Oh.
Denver could be a crossing guard.
Oh, no, he couldn't. Oh, no, he couldn't.
If you're interested...
And the whole story is why he can't be a crossing guard.
And here it is. If you're interested, please fill out an application at the Mona City office. Background checks are required. So that's where Denver
That could be a problem.
See, this is endless source of material here.
If only that darn sheriff had purged my records.
And
if you wouldn't submit your name, Denver, and then a different last name every time, Denver Johnson, Denver Smith, Denver Allred, they're gonna know who you are.
And here's the one that today's episode was based on. We've been informed that due to a delivery issue, our supply of fireworks is reduced this year. We're still having fireworks. It's just going to be a little shorter show than usual. This is based on actual events.
6 minutes and 14 seconds. Denver had it down.
It's my new favorite follow is the Mona City Instagram page.
Well, I'm not going to follow them.
I'll let you know when. But again, if folks want to submit ideas.
Yeah. Anyway, and I don't know how that we had a technical problem too, but we true radio professionals that we are, we pulled through.
Somebody says, "How do I get Denver Criddle to record my outgoing voicemail message?" That could be a prize.
That could be a prize.
You have reached.
Hello, this is Denver Criddle answering the phone for Steve Blaine. Steve is not here right now. We can do that as a prize, sure.
He's with another man's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, how was I supposed to say that?
Ooh, I mean.
All right. Okay. Traffic.
I-80 eastbound down to one lane around Kimball Junction for paving. Traffic's at a standstill, backed up 3 miles to Parley Summit. No accidents being reported right now, either by UDOT or by you, Infiniteam, out there. If you're seeing something on the roads that other friends of the program need to be aware of, please text it to us at 33986, and I will also pass it along. Thank you.
All right, here are the boner candidates you're going to be voting for this time. Boner candidate number 1, I said egg sandwich. Egg sandwich. Boner candidate number 2, perhaps you have a small cat you don't like much, or there might be an aging chihuahua in the family whose time has come. And boner candidate number 3, so wait, he really is deaf?
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by. Did you know you could
I'm venturing into foreign territory Saturday, tomorrow. Yes, Mrs. Bill, my wife, and I are going to Utah County.
What? Are you sure this is a good idea?
Well,
is this trip really necessary?
It's for a wedding reception in Alpine, which I think I've been to Alpine. I think that's where I went to a funeral there a while ago.
So you go to major life events in Alpine.
Yeah.
That's northern Utah County.
Yeah. So we were thinking that maybe we should do something in Utah County after the wedding reception.
Because you don't find yourself down there very often.
But I have no idea what to do.
Well, they have a lot of chain restaurants in Alpine area.
I'd even be willing to go to Provo.
Well,
I don't know. But maybe not just restaurants. Maybe there are some sites that I should take in.
Family fun, Utah fun.
Take a little drive and look at stuff. But I don't know where to drive and look at stuff.
This is Salt Lake City?
After Provo, why not? This was going to be Ogden, Utah.
Exactly.
Now I've looked up notable people from Alpine.
Notable people.
And I'm a little concerned, Bill.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, some of the names on here are okay. Bronco Mendenhall,
The football
former
coach.
football
All right.
coach.
Mhm.
That's all right. But Jason Chaffetz apparently lives in Alpine.
Well, I don't need to. I don't need to go see Jason. Are you suggesting that I go knock on his door
I'm
and
just
ask for a
saying
chat?
you could run into.
I'm saying you could toilet paper his house.
If I run into Jason Chaffetz, I will say to him the same thing I said to him when I met him in our studio.
Mm-hmm.
You scare me.
You could also run into Mike Lee when he's here. I guess he's in
That's where he lives?
Alpine. Mm-hmm.
If I ran into Mike Lee, I would. This is what I would do. Oh, hi, Senator Lee. Gahilk. That's all.
Let's see. Alpine is right near the mouth of American Fork Canyon. You could drive the Alpine Loop.
I've heard of the Alpine Loop.
Pretty.
Is it?
That's what they say here. Yeah.
And then someplace to eat. Maybe drive the Alpine Loop and go. I don't know. Either
There's
hamburger places that aren't chains.
There's a wing shack. Somebody says.
Oh, you know what?
Thanksgiving Point.
The Purple Turtle.
Turtle in American Fork.
Is it American Fork?
Yeah.
That may be that.
And it's not too much south of that. So
No, we've been to the Purple Turtle.
Yeah, we did our show
Did
there.
we do a show there?
Yeah, we did.
And what was interesting about that is they're famous for their fish sandwiches.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. And that we went back into the kitchen, and by God, they had a whole
fish,
giant codfish back there that they were cutting up.
Cutting it up right off the fish. Somebody is suggesting Strap Tank Brewery.
Strap Tank Brewery.
Let's see. Go to Block Restaurant in Provo, Brady says.
Block Restaurant. I'm really serious. I'm taking these under consideration.
Strap Tank is near the Cabela's, so that's right there.
You got some shopping to do there, don't you?
Yeah, Cabela. Yeah.
Go to Cabela's and get you.
I got to get some ammo.
Got to get me a new scope.
Stock up.
I'm going to get me a grill.
Got to get me a silencer.
The Block Restaurant. Huh. Anything else? I mean, Alpine Loop.
Yeah.
You know.
Purple Turtles in Pleasant Grove.
Right. PG.
Yeah. But that's not too. Strap Tank Brewery, people are saying is worth it in Lehigh.
Never heard of it.
Lehigh, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be on your way back, so.
So it may, but the Alpine Loop, because I have always heard about the Alpine Loop and have no idea what it is. I guess it just goes up around through the mountains.
Just a road, and it just goes up the canyon.
And does it loop around?
Honestly,
it's a loop.
I've been up Alpine or that canyon,
American Fork
Canyon, but I don't recall the name Alpine Loop.
I've heard about it. I'll look it up and find out. But I'm really, and so, I mean, if you think of anything, you can email me, bill@x96.com. Something I should do in Utah County.
Solagave Mexican restaurant.
Sol, S-O-L?
Mm-hmm. Bill, if you want to meet me for a game of disc golf, there are a few places we can play.
No, I'll be with my wife.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Well, she might like to play. I'd watch.
People are all raving about the Alpine Loop. But they say to wait for fall.
Well, that's not what the flag is.
I'm not going to hang around down in Alpine until fall.
Exactly.
That would be ridiculous. I'm going to a wedding. I have to come back sometime Saturday. People suggesting that I hang out down there until fall. God, what's wrong with
all
you people?
The way down there.
You guys are dumb. It's the Alpine
What
Loop.
are you going to wear? Are you worried about what you're going to wear?
Yeah,
I always worry
wedding,
about
yes.
what I'm going to wear to a wedding.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have very many nice things.
You're going to have to put your big boy pants on.
Yeah.
You can't wear the comfy pants to a wedding.
The Owl Bar?
Where's that, I wonder?
I don't know. I remember, though, I went to a wedding in Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
It was Tony's wedding. And we were there for the ceremony, and then the reception was later in a backyard in Alpine. And so we had like an hour or more to kill. And so we're like, where is a bar nearby? And we just Googled, and it's like the only bar in that area. And it had obviously been there forever.
Was it a Dewdrop Inn?
Do you remember what it is?
I don't remember what it was called, but I remember walking in there with my Asian wife and all of the, I'm assuming, regulars turning and looking like.
Did they stop talking? And
Yes.
The Owl Bar is on the Alpine Loop.
Oh, at Sundance.
Is it at? Oh, I've been there then.
And you have.
I have been to the Owl Bar then. Yeah. It says the Alpine Loop, 20-mile drive, stupendous views of Mount Timpanogos and other glacier-carved peaks. There's a place there. You take a short detour to Cascade Springs. The mountain spring is crisscrossed by boardwalk. It's got pools full of fish and aquatic plants. That sounds nice.
Now, don't go past Provo, because that's my part of Utah County, where I... Because...
On this day in 1959, Pat Smear, guitarist for The Germs, we could have played some Germs, Nirvana and Foo Fighters was born.
That's a really good song.
Yep.
Man, I like that.
Had to blow the dust off of that one. Let's see, 7:23 right now, and it is time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, August 5, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
Can't buy it, gotta win it, Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. I said egg sandwich. Egg sandwich. 2 New Jersey bakery owners are lucky to be alive after an irate customer allegedly attacked them with a knife, claiming that they served him the wrong sandwich. Abed Assad and his brother Muhammad, owners of the Baladana Bakery in Patterson, New Jersey, said that the unhinged knife-wielding man confronted them at the shop Thursday morning about the sandwich order, claiming he was served an eggplant sandwich despite asking for an egg sandwich 4 years ago.
That's the best part. 4 years ago. He's been stewing about this for 4 years.
Bastards.
The site of a double stabbing. The man claims he was given the wrong sandwich at the shop 4 years ago. The argument escalated, eventually turned violent when the suspect stabbed Muhammad in the chest and slashed Abed in the arm when he tried to intervene. The suspect, whose identity is not known, fled the store after the attack around 8 a.m. On Thursday, the business owner said. The only other thing they had to say, we'll try to be more careful with our orders in the future. God.
Stewing about it for 4 years.
Boner candidate number. I said egg sandwich. Egg sandwich.
I mean, I hold grudges, but
eggplant.
This is beyond.
Here's Boner candidate number 2. Well, perhaps you have a small cat that you don't like too much. Or there might be an aging chihuahua in the family whose time has come. Aalborg, Denmark. A zoo in Aalborg, Denmark.
This is horrible.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Is seeking donations of small pets to serve as food for its predatory animals. The zoo aims to mimic the natural food chain and ensure the welfare and proper nutrition of its carnivorous residents. In a Facebook post, the zoo explained that they will accept healthy animals, such as guinea pigs, rabbits, chickens. Maybe you need to rehome these pets. Maybe you don't want them around anymore. The donated pets will be gently euthanized by trained staff before being used as food for the zoo's predators. The zoo emphasized this practice allows them to maintain the animal's natural behaviors and well-being. They also indicated an interest in receiving horse donations, although they didn't list any specific pets or animals as potential donations, except for maybe a small cat that you don't like too much, or maybe an old chihuahua whose time has come. Boner candidate number 2. Good Lord. Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3. So wait. He really is deaf?
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
Waterproof your home with Baseco because water can make its way through your foundation in many different ways. Baseco specializes in a variety of permanent foundation waterproofing solutions tailored to your unique issue. From sump pumps all the way to major repairs, crack settling foundations, each solution backed by guarantee. Schedule a free assessment today at baseco.net.
Well, Donald Trump has given Sydney Sweeney's viral American Eagle ad the thumbs up after reports that the actress is a Republican supporter. Now, she has not said that.
No.
But there are reports that she may be.
There was a tweet.
Yeah. The U.S. president was asked about Sweeney by a journalist as he boarded Marine One on Sunday after the Guardian newspaper reported that she had registered as a Republican voter in Florida a few months before Trump returned to the White House.
I'm a registered Republican, too.
Me too.
Trump smiled and said, "She's a registered Republican? Oh, well, now I love her ad. Is that right, Sydney Sweeney? You'd be surprised at how many people are Republicans. If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic." Trump warmed to his theme on Truth Social, comparing the success of Sweeney's ads to total disaster campaigns from Jaguar, which launched a DEI-oriented rebrand in 2024, and Bud Light, which partnered with a transgender influencer, Dylan Mulvaney, in 2023. Sydney Sweeney, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying off the shelves. Go get them, Sydney.
This is a manufactured outrage.
Mm-hmm.
Sure
I swim in this liberal pool, and nobody is complaining about this ad.
Nobody cares.
It's manufactured.
No, it's just something people are...
It's more shiny keys.
Exactly. Don't talk about Epstein.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott on Monday ordered the arrest of the Democrats who fled the Lone Star State in an effort to halt the advancement of new congressional maps that could benefit Republicans in next year's midterms. Texas House Democrats abandoned their duty to Texans, Abbott said in a statement. What about the Texans who are Democrats that you're trying to redistrict so that their vote won't count?
Exactly.
What about that, Greg? By fleeing the state, Texas House Democrats are holding hostage critical legislation to aid flood victims and advance property tax relief. There are consequences for dereliction of duty. Speaker Dustin Burrows just issued a call of the Texas House and issued warrants to compel the members to return to the chamber. To ensure compliance, I have ordered the Texas Department of Public Safety to locate, arrest, and return. Well, he can't do that. He can't arrest them from outside. If they're outside
when they
of the
come
state,
home,
he said, but I've ordered them to locate and arrest and return to the House chamber any member who's abandoned there. So he's claiming that he has the power to go get them.
He can't do that.
He doesn't.
Now, this same legislature, Republican-led legislature, is the one that drew the previous maps that they're trying to change.
That was criticized in that instance.
They criticized them then
for being racist.
But then the Republicans said, "Oh no, it's fine." Now they're saying, "Oh no, it's not fine. They need to be."
It's just such bald-faced manipulation and lying.
We went through this same process or similar process here in Utah, and we had a ballot initiative where we all voted and said we would like an independent commission, nonpartisan, that decides and draws these districts. So neither side is, and we wanted that, and our state legislature said, yeah, we're not going to do that.
Why can't the Texas state legislature be as full of prestige and as the Utah state legislature, and just deny voters any rights at all?
Exactly.
I think that's. I mean, if they really want to, just do what the Utah state legislature does.
Two things: Ken Paxton ran from a warrant. You'll recall. Secondly, this is the only way they can win. They know their ideas are bad. They have to cheat.
The Justice Department is opening a federal grand jury investigation of former Obama administration officials who allegedly conspired to whip up a scandal about Donald Trump's purported links to Russia during the 2016 election campaign. The major legal development opens the door to criminal charges against prominent cabinet members who served then-President Obama, including former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, John Brennan, former CIA Director, and former FBI Director James Comey. I think if you try to serve any of them with a warrant and you hand it to them, it will just slip out of their hands. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Police have identified the woman found dead in a crashed car off, I don't know how you say this name, this peak, Kiev Peak, Kyhv. It's in Utah County. They have found this woman dead in a crashed car off Kiev Peak Road on Friday. They've identified her as Courtney Benson Barajas. About 7 a.m. Friday, Provo police were notified when a 33-year-old man checked in at the ER with head and leg injuries. The patient reported to staff that his vehicle had rolled off Kiev Peak Road and that another person was still in the car unresponsive, Provo police said in a news release. Officers located the overturned car about 50 yards from the road and found a female inside the car, deceased. Provo police released Barash's identity to the public on Monday, identified the driver of the vehicle as Zachary Ingalls of Orem. Detectives are still investigating the relationship between the two individuals. The Provo accident team closed the road for about 6 hours while processing the scene. Asked whether the death appears suspicious, Provo police said, well, they're being investigated. It's being investigated as an accident. We're still trying to piece together the gap between the rollover and him showing up at the ER. Barajas was described as a beloved friend, sister, daughter, mother, and wife. On a GoFundMe page set up to help cover funeral expenses. She has like 5 kids, little kids, young kids. It says there are going to be some odd details coming out about this, I think. So the Southwestern Utah Public Health Department is reporting that the number of people who are currently having whooping cough in Washington County is more than double the average number of people who get it all year. But everything's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
Everything's fine.
Go just Google a video of what babies with whooping cough, what that looks like, and then tell me you won't vaccinate your kid.
Pediatric doctors at St. George Regional Hospital are seeing an increase in those with whooping cough, a respiratory bacteria that causes a wide variety of illnesses. I've seen kids coming in and being hospitalized, said the pediatrician at the hospital, Dr. Carrie Smith. But the Great Salt Lake dust, that's made it all the way to Utah County now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Dr. Ben Abbott was out for a mountain bike ride when he saw the dust storm. He pulled out his phone, took a video of Saturday's storm that blew into the Provo-Orem area. Buildings were obscured by the dust being carried by strong winds. It was rush hour, so you just saw tons of cars blanketed in the dust, he said. And then it's dust from the Great Salt Lake. The National Weather Center tracking some hot spots in the Atlantic. 3 hot spots. Looks like maybe there's some big weather events happening and hurricanes moving toward Florida. But everything's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's
don't worry. We've got FEMA to. Oh wait.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has announced that they're going to put a nuclear reactor on the moon.
Okay.
Let's not talk about Epstein.
NASA has discussed building a reactor on the lunar surface, but this would set a definitive timeline, according to documents obtained by Politico. Yeah, we've got the whole plan. This is about winning the space race, he said.
Building a nuclear reactor on the moon.
Yeah. And then finally a story for you, Carrie.
Yes.
This is wonderful. A monkey sanctuary.
Oh.
In the embrace of a cheerfully chittering spider monkey named Louie.
Oh.
An Army veteran who grappled for decades with post-traumatic stress disorder has said he finally feels at peace. Being out here in this sanctuary has brought a lot of faith back to me, said John Richard. There's no feeling like it. The bond began last autumn when Richard was helping 2 married veterans set up the Gulf Coast Primate Sanctuary, volunteering his time to build the enclosure that's now Louie's home in southeast Mississippi. During a recent visit, Louie quickly scampered up to Richard, wrapping his arms around and tail around him in a sort of a hug. Richard, in turn, placed his hand on the monkey's back and whispered sweetly until Louie disentangled himself and swung away. He's making his little sounds in my ear, and You know, he's always telling you, oh, I love you. I love you. That's what he's saying to me.
Monkeys!
So that's the monkey sanctuary where veterans with PTSD can go. And
I would go, but I would have to go to Mississippi.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the bad part of it.
Not going to do that.
Yeah.
No.
All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
Well, 94 today, 98 tomorrow, 97 Thursday. I'm looking ahead the 10-day forecast. There is no rain in sight, I'm afraid. And smoke will be making its way back into the valley.
But everything's fine.
Everything is fine. I wish I had something different to tell you, but I don't. I-80 eastbound down to 1 lane, Kimball Junction for paving. Traffic at a standstill, backed up 3 miles to Parley Summit. Good news is that's the only thing UDOT's reporting and the only thing you're reporting, Infiniteam. You haven't sent anything in via text at 33986. But, corrections for the Radio from Hell show, you can text those in, too. This person says, I believe it's pronounced Kev. That's what Squaw Peak was renamed to.
Kev?
Yeah. That's what somebody texted. So if you know things, tell us.
Why would they spell it that way?
I'm sure it's a Native American spelling of some sort.
Maybe.
I would guess.
All right.
33986 if you have such information for us. Salt Lake Film Society presents Summer Showdown at the Broadway. This weekend, Summer Showdown continues with Idiocracy and Mars Attacks. Get tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
Here's boner candidate number 3. So wait, he really is deaf? A Utah man is facing several charges after police say he attempted to rob and assault a deaf person for 2 beers and later admitted to the crime because he believed the victim was faking being deaf. Demond Lamont Parsons was arrested Sunday. According to court documents, officers were called to a fight in progress and were flagged down by one of the victims. The man told police that he attempted to step in when he saw somebody being robbed, and he was punched by the suspect for his troubles. Police interviewed the victim, who spoke through an interpreter due to being deaf. According to the victim, he had gone to a gas station and bought 2 beers. However, when he was walking out, Mr. Parsons confronted him. The victim was unable to speak with Parsons and was punched in the face and shoulder multiple times because he could not speak with Mr. Parsons. That's when the interpreter and another bystander stepped in to break up the fight. Salt Lake City police said multiple eyewitnesses shared similar stories, along with assaulting the victim. Court documents show that Mr. Parsons, who faces charges of robbery, assault, and public intoxication, also admitted to assaulting the 2 people who attempted to stop the robbery, and he said to the police, wait a minute, you're telling me he's really deaf? Boner candidate number 3.
Wow. All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. I said egg sandwich, egg sandwich. This is the story of a guy who was very upset. He was served an eggplant sandwich instead of an egg sandwich, and so he went to the shop where he'd bought that sandwich and stabbed the 2 proprietors of the shop. Oh, by the way, he had bought that sandwich 4 years ago. 4 years ago, and he was so mad about it. Boner candidate number 2, perhaps you have a small cat you don't like much, or maybe there's an aging chihuahua in the family whose time has come. It's a zoo in Denmark asking for donations of small pets, live pets, to serve as food for the predatory animals at the zoo. And boner candidate number 3, so wait, he really is deaf?
It's pronounced Kive.
Kive.
Derived from a Ute word for mountain. Kive.
Okay.
That's why they spelled it that way.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, here we go. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. The one that you think should win. The one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text. And then text that to 33986. Here they come. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, August 5, 2025. Click and vote. You'll see that box refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. You've got 4 minutes to get your vote in. And don't forget, as soon as we award the boner, as soon as you hear the boner award, that means the phone lines are wide open. And it'll be Hello, Yeah, What? The innovative call-in feature that we invented. You can just call and talk to us about anything. 877-602-9696. All right, let's go. Vote.
Listen, I got this bag here.
What do you got?
Have you noticed this sitting in the corner over
You
there?
hear about this?
This bag? No. This bag has been sitting in the corner of our studio right there for months.
What, just on the floor?
Yeah, on the floor.
I have not noticed.
Months.
If it is a snake, it would have bit me.
Now, I know what's in it. And I know why it's in our studio. This is a nice bag.
That looks like an insulated bag.
It's a Land's End brand. I don't know if it's insulated or not. I have not ever opened it, but I know what's in it. So this bag, let me see if it's insulated. Yeah, kind of. No, you know what it's for? It's for beach clothes. It's a beach bag, and it's lined, so you could put wet stuff in it if you needed to.
Yeah.
When you're done at the beach or the pool or whatever. Here, you want to see what's in it? I've not looked, but I know what's in it. Here.
Well, who brought this? First of all,
I'll tell you in a second.
How did this appear?
It's a bag full of old leaves.
Why is there a bag of leaves?
What is it
in this studio?
Because Dawson brought this. Our intern,
okay,
who's not here anymore. Although he's coming, he's going to work for us here in the next few days.
Yeah, he's going to be some filling in here.
As I recall, we were going to put this little pile of leaves in the corner because Gina was saying one day, I can sleep anywhere. Just give me a little pile of leaves in the corner, and I'll lay down a pile of leaves. And so.
He brought that. Did he tell you he was bringing that in?
Yes. And he brought it in, and I don't think I even looked at the leaves. I could tell there were leaves in it, and I put it in the corner, and I thought, oh, that might be a funny. And then the more I thought about it, it just wasn't.
It'd be a mess.
It was not. It was be a mess, and it wouldn't be funny.
Well, we need to give Dawson. That's a nice bag.
I know.
Yeah,
he needs
should.
that bag back.
I know. And I don't know why he didn't come and take it back at some point. Yes, I do, because Dawson is Dawson.
Because he thought someday Bill's going to want to do this.
No,
no,
I don't think so. I think Dawson's a goofball. You know, he just kind of. I mean that in the kindest, nicest way. He's a goofball. I love the guy.
You think he forgot about it? Or?
I think he just kind of forgot about it. And his wife didn't nag him about, where's that beach bag?
His wife is going to want that. That's a nice bag.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. It has the appearance of not being used. But I remember he told me he was going to do it. He said, I got all these leaves at my house. Why don't I bring in a bunch of leaves that I've raked up, and then we can, it'll be funny. We can. And I thought, yeah, that'll be funny. But then when he brought him in, I thought, nah, that's not funny.
Dawson texting in, I forgot about it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Hi, Dawson.
I bet you want your bag back, Dawson.
You want your bag back?
We'll give it back to you when you come in next.
And you know when I say you're a goofball, I mean that in the kindest, loving way. I love you, man. But he is goofy. He's kind of spacey sometimes.
I mean, I probably could sleep on a pile of leaves.
I don't recall why. Exactly the conversation, but it was something like,
I can sleep anywhere.
I think that's what it was. You were saying I could sleep anywhere. I could sleep on a pile of leaves somewhere. And
I wish I had that skill. No? Curse, whatever it is you want to call it.
You've been quite tired this week.
I'm looking forward to doing nothing this weekend. I mean, absolutely nothing. You know?
I've been having this horrible sleep problem. I get up at 3 normally on the work week. That's when the alarm goes off. I've been waking up at 2.
That's annoying because that's too do I just want to get up?
Exactly. What do you do?
Like if you wake up at midnight, you're like, I can go back to sleep and I have time. But when you're that close to the time you're supposed to wake up,
usually I can go back to sleep a little bit, but it's a restless kind of.
And then do you check the time?
Yes.
Like because you keep thinking, it's
even
though I know 10 minutes.
Yeah. Even though I know my alarm is going to go off, I still am checking the clock.
Hate that.
It's been a bad sleep week for me too, and I don't know. I don't know if it's
daylight saving.
I don't know if it's daylight saving related or not. Daylight saving time never used to bother me in the slightest. I just didn't care, you know.
Even with the time we get up in the morning?
Yeah, it never bothered me. But the last couple of years, it's kind of like,
All right.
But Dawson, you have to take the leaves with you too.
Take the whole thing.
You can.
You can get the bag, but I'm keeping the leaves. All right, 7:47. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by a sausage and pepper and fried onion sandwich.
And Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
Well, voting was rather even, wasn't it?
Well, they were all good candidates today, I think.
Evenly placed. Boner candidate number 1, I said egg sandwich, 53 votes. Number 2, the feeding the animals to feeding your bring in some household pets to feed to the zoo animals.
If you're trying to get rid of them, we'll take them off your hands and make them food.
I got 64 votes, but the winner, with just a few more than 64 votes, only 72 votes, Boner candidate number 3. So wait, he really is deaf?
There you go.
The winner.
It's your Boner of the Day for today, August 5, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week.
Hello, yeah, what?
It's brought to you by Excel Automotive Repair, commuter vehicle repair specialists, Asian and small domestic vehicles, dealership quality service at independent shop rates, 33rd South, 290 East. To make an appointment, go to excelautomotiverepair.com.
All right.
Well, this is it. This is your chance to be on the radio, to talk to us, to ask us anything you want, to inquire about things, to make statements, to promote things, to it's just kind of a free-for-all. We invented this radio free-for-all, and now everybody copied it for a long time until they realized, wait, it's really dumb to let people on me.
Hello, yeah, what?
Just let them on to say whatever they want to say. That's dumb.
877-602-9696.
So if you would like to aid in our efforts to be really dumb, call 877-602-9696. You can ask us questions or
criticize, compliment.
Yeah. I prefer compliments. But,
I know you do.
But criticism is okay, too.
Yeah, I don't care.
Because I'll just yell at you and slam the phone
You can't
down.
hurt me.
No.
The City Weekly Best of Utah voting is open now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So you could compliment us or criticize us there.
You could go cityweekly.net.
Yeah.
That's where the
ballot is.
The ballot is,
Yeah.
I believe. Am I right?
Who should we pick as best Utahn?
I don't know. Nobody jumps to mind right away.
Who should we pick?
There are very few.
Brad Wheeler.
Brad Wheeler would be great for the best Utah.
That is my nomination.
Let's think about that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I like it.
Bad Brad Wheeler.
I nominate Bad Brad Wheeler.
Well, all right, here comes some phone calls.
All right, let's begin. Mike.
Hello, yeah, what?
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's Mike in Nashville.
Yeah, and...
What?
Okay.
What's the matter?
Well, it's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
Good morning, Lord.
Go ahead,
Good
Mike.
morning.
Do the predictable. Go on.
Well, I know, Carrie, how much you like saxophonists in bands. You like hearing the sax. Well,
horn section.
It's Jeff Coffin's birthday. Jeff Coffin is the saxophonist for Dave Matthews Band. He's 60 years old today.
I think that's perfectly fine use of hello, yeah, what?
I suppose so. It's. I mean, it's just. Mike, next time you call about something other than Dave Matthews.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I have one other thing, actually.
Okay, well, do it. Okay.
Okay, today was the first day of my kids' new school year, so we dropped off 3 different kids at 3 different schools today. It was very confusing and aggravating.
Why
it's going to be a good year.
Now, why do they go to different schools? Just because of age differences? Or are some
yeah,
of them
we got a
smarter
middle
than
schooler.
others?
No, they're all the same level. No, we've got a middle schooler, elementary schooler, and then a pre-K this year. So
all right. Okay.
It's crazy.
All right. First day of school.
Thanks.
Good day, and happy birthday to whoever that guy is.
Thanks, Mike.
See ya.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Chris. Chris?
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello, Chris. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling out of Salt Lake.
Okay, what's up?
I'd like to express my frustrations working as a school counselor in the state of Utah.
Oh, okay. Tell us.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, Utah is what's known as a parents' rights state, which means that basically whatever a parents say goes, right? Part of being a school counselor requires us to do classroom lessons for students, things like bully prevention, making friends, things like that. One of the lessons we teach is suicide prevention. And every single year, I have about 60 to 70 students whose parents do not want their parents to learn about suicide prevention.
Who don't want their kids to learn about it. Yeah.
Why on earth would you not want to have your kids take that?
Because people don't want to talk about it.
Exactly.
They think it doesn't happen if they don't.
No. They're
A lot of
afraid that
parents
it will
think that
happen.
If we even talk about it.
Yeah.
They think that if we even talk about it, then it gets into their heads and they start thinking about it. And they don't even talk about the subject.
Yeah. No, that's it's not that they don't want their kids to know about it but they fear. That's why people don't put cause of death in obituaries as suicide. They almost never put that. It's because they're ashamed of it, and then B, the more you talk about it, the more likely it is to happen.
But that, I mean, I don't know what your history is with kids that don't take the class. Is there some higher incidence of them having issues? Do you know?
One thing I will say is, as a school counselor, once a week I deal with a suicidal student.
You guys aren't paid enough.
Preaching to the choir here.
I'm glad that they are coming to you, or that someone is alerting you that there's a problem. That's a good thing.
There's definitely some safeguards in place. One of them is an app that students use that's called the Safe UT app, where they can anonymously report friends, issues, things like that. The other is a plug I'm going to throw out there. People can dial the number 988 for suicide prevention hotline and just general help.
And unless you're LGBTQ plus.
I mean, you could still use that number, but
that's true too.
They got rid of the specific
the special counseling.
Yeah.
Special counseling.
They can use that number.
And LGBTQ plus kids are twice as likely, or something like that.
Yep.
Twice as likely to think about suicide. Yeah.
But it's just frustrating sometimes having to be in that field and deal with that.
It's not just in Utah. I mean, that's a national. The Trump administration took that away.
Because DEI.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, thanks for bringing me down.
No, you're doing good work. I'm glad you're out there.
I'm going to come to your school and have you counsel me. Thanks.
All right.
Please do.
See you later.
Let's see.
Good morning, guys.
877-602-9696. Let's go to Eddie.
Hello, yeah, what?
Eddie, good morning. What's up?
Hey, good morning, lords and lady.
Morning.
I started 4 a.m. Vinyl. I sent you guys a record, but I was going to see if I could talk about it for a second.
Sure.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, what were you going to say?
Go ahead.
Did you get a record? I didn't get a record.
Yeah, he sent one a while ago.
Yeah, we got it. I think you have it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I sent you one. The first one's a little more country western, so probably not like your guys' format. But, Bill, I really think you'll like a song on there called Moments Like These by a guy named Daniel Young.
Okay.
I have a second volume coming out that's a little more pop punky type stuff that I think you guys will really like. It's got the Plastic Cherries on it and a band called Mouth. So once that comes out, should be the beginning of September, I'll send another copy into you guys.
Okay.
But right now I'm starting an end-of-the-year compilation because right now my format is 10-inch vinyls that'll feature 2 bands with 3 songs from each band.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is to try to get this marketed out of the state to show people like the rest of the country what's happening here, because I think our music scene's pretty amazing here.
Mm-hmm. Now, where can people where can people get them, and what do they look for?
You can look me up on Instagram, just 4am Vinyl on Instagram, and then 4amvinyl.com. You can order it. I've got somebody working on the website right now because I made the website, and I am not a website designer, as you will see if you go there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm working on an end-of-year compilation that'll include like 20 to 25 bands and 1 song from each one, and it'll be a double 12-inch.
Mm-hmm.
And then people can vote on their favorite band, and there'll be a booklet with artwork too, and they can vote on their favorite artist for Listener's Choice compilation.
Excellent.
That'll be coming out.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
See ya.
Okay. 877-602-9696 is the number to call for Hello, Yeah, What?
Hello, yeah, what?
We'll continue it after these messages. Traffic, Gina.
Got crash southbound I-15 Riverdale, milepost 340, affecting the left lane of traffic there. Things have been moving pretty well this morning. The only other incident I have is that I-80 eastbound down to one lane at Kimball Junction. They're doing some paving in that area, so that's caused some slowage up there. No other accidents being reported, but you can always tell us what you're seeing on the roads at 33986. You can win $1,000 and a six-pack of tickets from some of your favorite artists coming to Utah this summer, like Blue October or Morrissey. Simply be part of the X96 Secret Contest. Find out more by going to x96.com/secret contest.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We will be back after these with more.
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696. We got some lines open. Go ahead. Larson, HVAC and Plumbing.
My house is comfortable. I know both of yours is. We all got new air conditioners from Larson. Why did we do that now? A couple of reasons. $500 off from Larson, a new high-efficiency air conditioner, plus a year's worth of filters for free from our friends at Larson. And there are rebates going on right now. Those are probably going away in the next few months. So if you've thought about getting a new air conditioner, give Larson a call, 801-930-5450. They'll come out to your house. The other thing I like about them is they don't try to upsell you. If you want a new air conditioner, they're going to put one in. If you're having a problem, AC, HVAC problem, plumbing problem, they're only going to fix what needs fixing and not try to upsell you on it. But I guarantee you, if you get a new one of these Rheem Pro certified ACs, you're going to be happy you did. My house is consistently comfortable all day and night. And we've been really, really hot this summer. My house has been just comfortable. Yours can be too. Call Larson or go to larsonhvac.com/X96.
Oh, I had something for you, Carrie.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I wrote this down for you. Syphilis is on the rise, increasing 75% since 2017. I know that's your favorite venereal disease. So syphilis is on the rise. And to top it off, there's a shortage of penicillin. So,
well, we're doomed.
It's
then.
the perfect storm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of diseases, I sent you this story, Bill. The
vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to save it for tomorrow, but we can
okay.
talk about it now if you want.
What's going on?
Vampire facials.
So they're.
Oh, is this back again?
Well, but this is bad news. I mean, I don't think vampire facials
Well,
were
it's
ever
bad for me. I was going to get one.
Were ever a good idea. But New Mexico health officials say new HIV infections have been linked to a salon that performed vampire facials almost 5 years after the business closed. It was called the VIP Spa. I think Bill made this a boner candidate when it first came out.
Seems to me.
Yeah. Now, remind everybody what the vampire facial is.
I mean, it's kind of what it sounds like.
It was a ridiculous trend.
Yeah.
They take your own blood.
Supposedly.
And then they inject it under the skin of your face.
Yeah, the procedure involves drawing blood from elsewhere in the body, typically the arm, separating out the platelet-rich plasma, pricking facial skin with microneedles, and then applying plasma to the face. I don't understand why anybody ever thought
It's ridiculous. These trends happen, and there's no science behind them. It's just...
So the health department says they're not clear how the HIV was transmitted, but my guess is she was just using the same needles over and over again.
That would be exactly.
They say that the department, the health department, says that that actually the procedure is not really that dangerous if you follow what
it's stupid.
It's stupid
if you do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, and I don't see that there's any evidence that it does what it's supposed to. Makes you look better.
I mean, I'm all about new product. I like product.
Product.
What do you mean by that?
Product, like goops and serums and lotions and
Have you got a
potions.
closet full of goops and serums?
Yes.
That you
I
use,
am a big fan of.
that you use briefly and then stop?
Depends. Some of them I end up loving. I try lots of different things, and some of them I get are my favorites, and others I go, that was dumb. I can't believe I spent money on that. It's not always the most expensive thing.
No.
That's the. So one of the goops and serums I bought recently is this eyebrow serum.
Well, I bought that for my wife.
But I bought the $15. The company's called
knockoff version.
No, the company's called The Ordinary, and their whole thing is, you're being fed a load of crap from these beauty companies. We can make things just as good,
which you are being fed
for cheap.
Yeah,
and my daughter, who has gorgeous skin, that's her. She uses all their products.
She's young, Gina.
She swears by
Gina,
them.
she's under 20.
But so I bought we talked about this last week, I think, about eyebrow stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she said they have this, Ordinary has this eyebrow serum. It's working for me. $15.
Well, now, what is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to encourage
encourage growth.
Yeah, it's not like fake growing hair. It just makes it.
If only you were a male over 50, because eyebrows just tend to take over.
Yeah.
I got one single one here that'll grow out like
just one.
I mean, they all grow, but there's one that gets real crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to let mine go, look like Andy Rooney.
Do you ever notice how your eyebrow hair?
I can't get mine to stop.
What's the name of that company, Gina?
The Ordinary.
The Ordinary.
Everything is cheap, and it works.
I don't know. Sometimes you pay for, like I pay for good lotion, and I pay. It's that CeraVe moisturizing lotion. It works really well. It's not greasy, and it's fairly expensive. But it's more expensive than buying a bottle of.
Like Daddy Pig did from Cottonwood. Texted us at 33986 from Cottonwood.
He calls himself that?
That's he just said, "Hey, it's Daddy Pig here in Cottonwood." That's all. That's all the information I have.
Hello, yeah, what?
People at Cottonwood are thrilled to know that the pigs live among them.
Sure they do. The pig family.
All right. It's
Hello, yeah, what?
It continues. 877-602-9696. Mike is on the phone.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Gary, Bill, and Gina. I want to talk about summer movies for a second.
Okay. Go ahead.
Have you guys seen any of the big blockbuster summer movies? And if so, which ones were your favorite?
Gary's seen Fantastic Four.
I saw Fantastic Four. I saw Superman. Liked them both. I'm, you know me, I'm a Marvel zombie, but I have to say I liked Superman just a little bit better.
Oh, really?
Just a little bit better than Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so is Fantastic Four more stylish than story? Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
Yeah. I wanted more character. There's a lot of character development in it, but I wanted more because it is about family. I wanted more about that, and that's where Superman delivered more. I think.
Mike, let me ask you: have you seen any summer blockbuster movies?
Well, I thought yes, I have. The summer movie to see in my book was F1 because it was so exhilarating. You're watching these 200-mile-an-hour formula cars racing for 2 hours straight, and it had me on the edge of my seat. I loved the whole movie.
Cool. That's good. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you go see it like in
IMAX?
The Cinerama?
Yes. the big IMAX, and it was incredible.
Mhm.
I want to see it again.
If you're going to see Fantastic Four, see it in IMAX, because Galactus walking through the streets of New York in IMAX is glorious.
Well, thanks for calling, Mike.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great summer.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye. See ya.
Bye, Mike.
877-602-9696. See that call, that phone call, that chat
Mhm.
with Mike. That's like talking to your neighbor over the backyard fence.
That's what we're
Hey,
doing here.
hey, Carrie, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing fine, Mike.
See any good movies?
Sorry.
Any good movies?
Sorry about your tree.
What?
Yeah, well.
I did watch Final Destination Bloodlines this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
That was cringy fun.
877-602-9696. You can just chit-chat like Mike wanted to just chit-chat.
It doesn't have to be serious, but it can.
Yeah.
I saw Jurassic Park.
Let's see. There's a text from Dawson in the other room. What sounds good for dinner? Should I have chicken mushroom kebabs or steak and taters?
Steak and taters.
I'd always go with steak and taters. I'm going to have steak and shishito peppers this week.
This is in relation to that phone call from the counselor, the high school counselor. We're allowed to request 3 to 5 school supplies from parents, no fees. Frustrating that middle school teachers can require supplies and or charge fees.
Yeah, 3 to 5 school supplies is not enough for your.
Yeah,
for
and
your
teachers
classroom.
shouldn't be paying for that stuff.
No.
I mean, we've got money to build a ballroom at the White House. Why don't we have money for lunches and school supplies?
I saw somebody tweeting about that, saying, police officers don't have to pay for the gas in their cars.
Exactly.
Or, if there's any number
their
of
bullets.
Yeah.
Let's go to line 1.
Jackson.
Oh, geez, Jackson.
You got a horrible phone, Jackson.
This is crazy. I don't understand.
Oh, my God.
Maybe call back.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
call
can't.
back.
We can't.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not good.
I can't.
Try again.
Hey.
Shoot.
Whoa.
Wow, that hurt.
And he said he didn't know what was wrong.
Yeah.
He could tell
Try
something
back.
was wrong.
Sometimes you just need a refresh.
Let's go to Jessica.
Hello, Jessica. Good morning.
Yeah, what?
Where are you,
Good
Jessica?
morning,
Good morning. Where are you?
I am in Ogden.
Okay, what's up?
I was just thinking about Sister Dottie the other day, and I
Yeah.
just wanted to know what happened with her.
Oh, gosh.
I hate to break it to you, but Sister Dottie, the creation of our good friend Charles
Lynn Frost.
Charles Lynn Frost got an aggressive form of cancer, and he died a couple. It's been a couple
during
of
the
years.
pandemic.
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was-
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe Katie can dig up a best of that we can play today sometime, or post up or something.
post.
Katie said she's on it. She'll pay attention to our social media. We'll post some Sister Dottie today. How about that?
That would be lovely. Thank you so much, and thank you for letting me listen.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go to Braden.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Braden. Where are you calling us
Good
from?
morning. I'm currently calling from Highland
You all right? What's
in Salt Lake Mill Creek.
up? Okay, what's up?
The reason I'm calling is a short PSA
Mm-hmm.
for anyone who is driving south on I-15 and gets off on the Draper exit, or the exit where the aquarium is. I believe it's 12300 south.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You do not, if you are turning right off that exit, you do not have to stop. There's no stop sign.
Oh.
There's no yield sign.
Yeah.
There's no merge.
Yeah.
But people, they just hold up all the traffic, and
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
I know it's odd because you can understand why people do it because in almost every other instance,
Yeah.
you do have to either there's a stop sign or maybe a light, but that just has a lane that it merges onto the street. You don't have to worry about it, but you can understand why they do it. It just gets.
I can.
But if you're traveling that way and it happens to you every day, it gets to be
annoying.
rather aggravating. It was like when you'd go up to the Capitol. You'd go up State Street to get to the Capitol before they put in that traffic circle. And you'd get up there, and there was no stop sign there at the top of the hill. But people would inevitably stop.
Because it feels like there should be one. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the PSA.
Well, and Bill, there was a big sign at the top of the Capitol at the time that said "No stop required."
Yeah, they finally did put a sign in. I was in a line of cars there, stopped, and there was a cop car, maybe 4 cars behind me, and he turned on his loudspeaker and said, "Move it!"
I need to get a loudspeaker.
Yeah, there
Braden.
you go.
Thank you.
See you, Braden.
Let's try Jackson again.
Hello, yeah, what?
There we go.
Hi, Jackson.
Hello.
That's better.
Much better.
Yeah. What's up?
I have no idea what the problem was.
I'm sure it was on our end. I'm sure of it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, here's what's up. On Friday, I have an album coming out under my stage name Dread November called The Slip Away.
The Slip Away.
And I just wanted to let you guys know. Yeah, The Slip Away.
Oh, good.
What kind of music is it?
It was gothic industrial mostly.
Okay.
A little alternative pop, a little alternative rock.
I like the title of the record, The Slip Away.
The Slip Away. I like it too, honestly.
Where can people get this new release?
It's on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music and Amazon Music and all those other music places to listen to.
Dread November. And is it just you, or do you have some bandmates?
It is just me. I do have people that I would play with if I went to go play live, but it's just me who's produced everything.
All right.
I will check it out later on today.
Thank you.
That sounds exciting. Thank you so much.
It is
Bye.
exciting.
Thanks,
Bye, Jackson.
Bye-bye. Well, that's
Hello, yeah, what?
that's all the time we have for Hello, Yeah, What?
Sorry.
If you're calling in, well, you might as well stick around because Beat Gina is on the way. We'll tell you about it coming up.
Our good friend Allison Sabo says, bad accident, State Street 21st South, emergency on site. Thank you, Allison. Hope everybody's okay there. That's the only accident being reported, is that one Allison just reported. If you see something, you can report it to us also, 33986.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. What is our prize for today?
Tickets to see Cyndi Lauper live August 14th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
Cyndi Lauper tickets. All you got to do is play Beat Gina. 877-602-9696. Let's see. It's James Gunn's birthday. So we have James Gunn film trivia for you. Some Superman thrown in there, too. 877-602-9696 for the Cyndi Lauper tickets. Play Beat Gina after these messages and a song, and you will win.
8,000 episodes as of today of the Radio from Hell show. And we have a guest in the studio.
Hang on. We paid for this. So.
Counting down to the 8,000th episode of the Radio from Hell show. Today is episode...
that's the one, 8,000.
8,000, yeah.
On X96.
Monty is here in the studio. Monty, the mailman, he brought in just a memorabilia. It's an X96 challenge coin. Remember
got
those?
a couple of those, yeah.
And an old freeloader card.
Oh, geez.
Which
that's the black edition. That's OG.
Yeah, and it has a barcode on the back of it, which I don't believe we ever use for anything.
I think it was just there to look official.
But you could, that was a card you used to be able to take into local businesses and get discounts.
It says here, hang on to this card. It's good for all kinds of free stuff. Did you ever get any free stuff using this card, Monty? No, I didn't think so.
Okay.
No.
You know what they're good for, though? Window scraping in the winter.
That's right.
Scraping the ice off your windows.
Yesterday we mentioned that we were nominated and won I guess we were awarded a Pete Suazo Social Justice Award.
Yes.
And our good friend Dr. Paul White sent me a copy of the letter he wrote to help our nomination for that.
Yes.
And let me read just a little bit of it. I've edited it because it's quite lengthy.
And that the plaque, the award itself, is missing in action. Yeah. It is lost in the wild somewhere. Yeah. We'd love to get it back.
Paul wrote, Dr. White wrote, it's my honor and privilege to write a very enthusiastic letter of support concerning the nomination of Carrie Jackson, Bill Allred, and Gina Barberi for one of the 10th annual Pete Suazo Social Justice Awards. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Psychology at the University of Utah, Ethnic Studies. He goes on to talk about his curriculum vitae. In some ways, it may seem odd to nominate a morning show that is designed for entertainment for an award based on honoring a great person and advocate of social justice. However, when asked to write this letter, I was a bit ashamed that I hadn't thought of nominating Radio from Hell before. It's my hope that you'll see why Radio from Hell is more than just a vehicle for laughs and selling products. When I first arrived in Utah, I wanted to find a radio show that would help me learn about my new home and played some music I liked and was entertaining. And I came across Radio from Hell and was hooked. The skits about Utah culture are funny. Well, he's talking about the Utah word of the day, you know. And also informative about how people think in Utah and interact with each other. He goes on to talk about the boner of the day, where they take 3 stories from the news, and he says 2 or 3 times a week a candidate is submitted that is related to social justice, especially here in Utah. A lot of the times the candidates are just silly, but sometimes they concern social justice. And then he talks about the news segments, and it goes on. Really nice letter he wrote, and we did, in fact, get a Pete Suazo Social Justice Award. I really would like to find that plaque.
Yes.
Then we heard from interns. A lot of interns have sent in emails.
I'm just surprised they still listen.
Here, let me just get you a couple here.
Do they all start with, you guys still doing that?
I interned from August to December 2007. Period notable for Gina's most recent pregnancy.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the Guthrie era, but I really don't remember. I don't remember Gina being around at all. That time also included a big-ass show that was rained out and moved last minute to the Salt Palace.
Yep.
Remember that? And the first Nightmare Before Xmas show. After the internship ended, I was offered a job and worked one day, maybe during an all-day show, but was never contacted after that or given any schedule. And then a few years later, I got a check for $20 that I still have somewhere.
Wow.
That's weird. It's fun finding out which one of my coworkers listened to X96. Congratulations on the 8,000 episodes. Here's another one. Let's see. Oh, I want to do this one. Happy 8,000 episode. Ahoy hoy from Britain, Big Intern Cannon. Remember Brit?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it Brett? No, it's Brit. Or is it Brett? Brit.
Brit.
Yeah. I interned in the fall of 2005, and I believe I was in one of the first crop of interns for the Radio from Hell show. We were girl intern.
Oh, yeah. Those
Jessica.
Were, yeah.
Drinky McIntern and Big Intern. I, of course, was Big Intern because, well, I have an ample frame. My main memories of my time there consist of Gina being great with child. People,
This happened periodically throughout the years.
and this is what this is the only thing people really remember about you. Yeah.
That's Drinky.
It says, along with her patented practice of remaining seated. Yeah, that's Drinky. And Carrie, Bill, and I going down to Kaboom Days.
Oh, yes.
Where we shot at exploding targets, and I felt like a man. And then, as he goes on to say, the biggest takeaway from my short time with Radio from Hell is I still consider you 3 my friends, even though we don't see each other much anymore. But I feel fortunate to have a personal connection to all of you. Someday, some way, Bill and I ended up on the same trip to trek down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, we did. We hiked down there.
Havasupai.
Yeah, Havasupai. And he goes on to talk about just a ton of stuff that he remembers from the show.
It was one of the first and last Kaboom days. Because
it was the last Kaboom day.
Because they wound up setting the side of the mountain on fire.
Not you. You guys didn't.
No, we didn't.
It was put on by the volunteer fire department, and it was a fundraiser for them. And they were shooting at the targets.
And the targets were rigged to explode if you hit them.
And
Does anyone have a memory where I'm not pregnant? I would like to hear a...
Yes, let me see. How about this one? In 2009, your testicle festival caught my attention.
Yes.
With 3 sons, I listened closely. A year later, my 44-year-old husband was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I called in to thank you for having had the testicle festival, as it raised my awareness of the condition and made it easier to talk about. To my surprise, I was put right on the air. It was a funny conversation and my first contact with Radio from Hell, but I had been listening for a while. In 2011, I met Gina on location at a local tire shop. She was pregnant. No, it doesn't say. I mentioned that I loved Radio from Hell and considered applying for the internship, but I was older and hesitant. This is from ShamWow.
Oh, Okay, yeah.
Who I still see from time to time. She was a woman with kids, and she wanted to intern on the show. We said, sure, fine. Says, I worked with Ryan Ireland, who was an editing wizard. I loved helping the three of you and learning about radio production. Perhaps what I most appreciate was the opportunity to meet your guests, especially Sister Dottie,
Oh, yeah.
who was so much like my exuberant, funny Spanish forked grandmother, whom Charles Lynn Frost actually knew. I still tear up when I think about Charles.
Aw.
Thank you for all the opportunities you've given me. Congratulations on 8,000 episodes. It really is something. Thank you for your professionalism and for showing up for 30 years. Insight, humor, generosity, all-around goodness. Haley, a.k.a. ShamWow.
Thanks, ShamWow.
That's really, really nice. Let's see. Oh, I heard from, where is it? This is Clayton.
He's in England, isn't he?
Yeah. Congratulations on let's get this thing over with for the 8,000th time.
Yep.
I remember it like yesterday, celebrating the 5,000th episode. On the sentimental note, it's been an honor to be a part of the group that are known as Friends of the Program. It was a pleasure to serve you as former intern Clayton. The community I have come to know through the three of you and the Radio from Hell program that makes you feel like hell in the morning has been the most wonderful aspect, some of the greatest of whom are no longer with us.
Aww.
Jeff Weiss, Punk, Carlin. He knew that he remembers those three fondly. Even across the pond, I think regularly about the informative and challenging conversations you've had about your lives and life in general. I laugh constantly about the laughs you've had on the air. I listen often to audio clips, best ofs that I've saved, some of which vainly are about myself as a participant. Love to you all. Cheers to 8,000. James Richards, Son of the Soil. So there you go. There are more, but we have run out of time. We have. And besides, my arm hurts from patting myself on the back.
Oh,
that was nice.
Boingo, boingo. Because you didn't want to hear the song that was scheduled. Trust me. Well, that and they just announced Danny Elfman's coming to FanX.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. Let's see. Beat Gina, brought to you by?
See Cyndi Lauper live August 14th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. More information about this show at x96.com.
I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny O with a message for the kids out there who want to make some extra money. Or you housewives who maybe want to put a little money aside for, well, you know. This is money you can make in your spare time selling Stewart greeting cards. Have extra money of your own to use as you please. Just show Stewart's new fast-selling all-occasion greeting cards in your spare time. Bargain assortment of birthday, get well, and other folders needed the year-round to sell on-site for folks in your neighborhood. Fast sales pay you up to 50 cents a box.
Well,
sell just 100 boxes, and $50 cash is yours.
Wow, that's a lot of cards.
Also show sensational, humorous cards, gift wraps, imprinted notes, scented stationery, other new money makers. You can sell several boxes on each call and double or triple your earnings. No experience is necessary. Send for your samples today. And now, here he is, the man who has always said, you can't squeeze blood from a turnip because there never has been nor never will be blood in a turnip.
That's what I've always said.
Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Saying it for years. No one will listen. All right, let's see. The randomizer is picking a contestant right now. It looks like, Gina, you'll be playing against Kara.
Hi, Kara.
Hi.
Hi. All right, Kara, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Oh, We're going to do head.
All right, let's see what happens. It is tails.
You're going to have to work for these Cyndi Lauper tickets, Kara.
All right, that means that Gina goes first. The first question is for her to answer exclusively. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Kara, I hope you were paying attention. I'll allow you to answer the same question. If you get it correct, you'll steal Gina's point away. And we'll go back and forth till one of you has 3 points. Today is director and writer James Gunn's birthday.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with that.
Yes. Yes. And, so we're going to have some James Gunn trivia.
Okay.
Here we go. James Gunn adjacent trivia. Gina, in James Gunn's Superman movie,
Okay.
what is Lex Luthor's character influenced by?
Okay.
Is it 1, Foghorn Leghorn?
Could be.
Is it 2, Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard?
Could be.
Is it 3, Ming the Merciless and Richard Nixon? Or 4, Steve Jobs and Classic Comics?
Steve Jobs and Classic Comics.
A little too easy.
All right.
All right.
There's a point for Gina. Now we go to Kara.
Kara?
Okay.
The events of the series Creature Commandos that James Gunn made carry over into what movie? The events in the series Creature Commandos carry over into what movie? Is it 1, Superman? Is it 2, Supergirl? Is it 3, Gremlins 2, The Search for Gizmo's Gold? Or is it 4, The Incredibly Strange Creatures Who Stopped Living and Became Mixed Up Zombies?
Ooh. I'm going to go with 2.
Supergirl? Well, it's not out yet, so...
So it must be Superman.
Superman, yes.
Yes, there you go. This is going quickly.
I'll say.
Gina has 2 points, and Gina controls the question. This could put a cap on it.
Gina?
Yes.
What is the name of the opening song in James Gunn's Creature Commandos?
Okay.
The theme.
Okay. I have no idea, Kara, so don't worry.
Is it 1, You're Having My Baby by Paul Anka? Is it 2, Evergreen by Barbra Streisand? Is it 3, Start Wearing Purple by Gogol Bordello? Or 4, Moliendo Cafe by the Romani Balkan Brass Band Fanfare Chiacarala? Yeah, I'm saying that wrong.
I'll go with 4.
4 is correct. Yeah.
And Gina wins the game just like that.
Oh.
Sorry, Kara. That's just...
Kara, I feel bad beating up on you so bad there with that one. I feel so bad that even though I beat you, I'm going to give you these Cyndi Lauper tickets anyway.
Well, that's unprecedented. It's amazing.
It's Taco Tuesday, so nothing goes bad today.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Well,
Thanks, Kara.
hang on the line, Kara. And
hang on.
That's it. Listen, I got to go. Mrs. Zola just called, and my turnip pie is ready.
Ugh.
What do you mean, yeah? Turnip pie.
Okay.
It's like pumpkin pie. It's
All right.
turnip.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Big boy news and Opinioendo now, brought to you by.
Explore science that shines with Clark After Dark at Clark Planetarium August 19th. August Aglow lights up with mocktails, music, glowing science experiments, hands-on challenges. Grab your crew and come to Clark After Dark, 18 and older only. Tickets available through Eventbrite.
Pamela Anderson, or as I like to call her, Pamanderson, is doubling down on her documentary claim that Sylvester Stallone once offered her a Porsche and a condo in exchange for being his number one girl. During her visit,
I totally believe this.
During her visit to Watch What Happens Live on Sunday, the Naked Gun actress was asked to share her thoughts on Stallone, denying that he'd ever made such an offer to her. He's denied it. Following the release of her 2023 documentary, Pamela, A Love Story. Well, how could you just make that up, Anderson said. That was pretty specific. Host Andy Cohen followed up by asking if there was another kind of car that could have, potentially swayed her decision, like maybe a Shelby Cobra or something. She said, no. I remember talking to Sylvester Stallone, and he offered me a condo and a Porsche to be his number one girl. And I was like, well, does that mean there's a number two? Uh-huh. And he goes, oh, that's the best offer you're going to get, honey.
Yuck.
You're in Hollywood now.
Gross.
She continued, I really wanted to be in love. I didn't want anything less than that. Stallone's rep later denied that the actor ever made such an offer in a statement to People magazine. That statement from Pamela Anderson, attributed to my client, is false and fabricated, he said. Mr. Stallone confirms that he never made any portion of that statement. Stallone and Anderson have both found love since the alleged offer. Of course, Sylvester Stallone has been married to model Jennifer Flavin, Flavin, I guess it is, since 1997.
Flavin?
While Anderson has recently sparked romance rumors with her Naked Gun co-star Liam Neeson.
They're everywhere now.
It's a budding romance in the early stages, a source close to their new film told People magazine. It's sincere. It's clear that they are smitten with each other.
Well,
maybe.
Let's not forget, though, both Sylvester Stallone and Pam Anderson are crazy. So I believe that Sylvester Stallone could make this offer.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I also believe that she could make this up. They're both crazy.
You believe both sides of that, okay.
A Utah Tech University vice president who came under fire for inappropriate comments that he and his staff allegedly hung up in their office, which are detailed in a damning lawsuit against the school, announced that he's stepping down. Jordan Sharp, the vice president of marketing and communication at the St. George University, wrote in a Facebook post that he's accepted a new position in the private sector. His new job is with Mint, a Salt Lake City marketing company that is opening an office in southern Utah. His last day at Utah Tech is Friday, according to a letter from the school's new president that also announced the changes. With all employees who depart our institution, we wish them well in their future endeavors, reads the note from President Shane Smead that was sent to employees and shared with the Tribune. Now, Sharp told the Tribune on Monday that he's leaving Utah Tech on my own accord for a company I've been talking to for a while. He's been at the university for nearly 14 years and added, I have loved my time at Utah Tech. It's a bittersweet time for me. I love this institution. I love the students. I think it has a bright future under President Smead. But in his position, the school was roiled by a lawsuit filed late last year alleging a toxic work environment. The suit came from Becky Broadbent, then the university's top attorney, Jared Rasband, its second-in-command attorney, and Hazel Sainsbury, Utah Tech's Title IX coordinator. So these are pretty heavy hitters. Mm-hmm. The employee's case mostly centered on a phallic gag gift left by the previous president, Richard Biff Williams.
Biff.
For an administrator who had recently had surgery. Williams signed the gift as if it were from the three plaintiffs, which they say felt like payback for their efforts to clean up the school and address harassment. That included their work, they say, to investigate in September 2021 a display of more than 200 sticky notes that staff had stuck up on a filing cabinet, I believe it was. Each one featured a crude or sexual phrase that somebody in the university's marketing department had allegedly said or was supposedly taken out of context. The Post-it notes covered a metal cabinet in the team's break room that was used by some student interns as well. So the largest share of the notes they attributed to Mr. Sharp, the guy who's leaving, who oversaw the department. Sharp had been the vice president of marketing at Utah Tech for about 6 years and was in the department before that. His most recent salary for 2024, $205,000. $205,658.
Yeah.
I have accidentally hired 2 prostitutes, said one of the notes credited to him. Oh my gosh! I just grabbed his little,
The pattern of behavior.
It felt really unnatural.
Pattern of behavior.
So, well, he's leaving. I don't know the lawsuits. I don't know whether they'll go on or not. Salt Lake City man has been arrested on child abuse and child kidnapping charges, and I'm betting you he feels justified in what he did.
Oh,
he chased a boy who had done a doorbell ditch, a ding-dong ditch, at his home. He chased the kid and is accused of hitting the boy several times. Police and a group of kids who are having a sleepover decided to doorbell ditch nearby homes, including Mr. Tony Bernstein's home. Ding-dong ditch, of course, somebody, you ring the bell and run away.
Mm-hmm.
After the group rang the doorbell, Mr. Burnstone allegedly chased after them on a bicycle and grabbed the victim by his shirt and yelled at him, hit the kid 3 times in the face and punched him in the stomach. My guess is that he felt justified in doing that.
A little aggressive.
Yeah, seems to be, doesn't it? The victim contacted his father, who agreed to meet Mr. Burnstone at a nearby Maverick. I'll meet you at the Maverick. When police arrived on the scene, Burnstone admitted to having pushed the victim up against a fence, slapping him a couple of times to get him to stop running away. After the police arrested Mr. Burnstone and read him his rights, he refused to admit the assault, saying no comment.
Don't you just open the door and say, "Hey, knock it off"? Why?
Well, they're already gone. You know, it's I remember doing stupid stuff like that when I was a kid, and throwing snowballs at cars, for instance.
That's dangerous. Ding dong door ditch isn't dangerous.
Well,
Throwing snowballs at cars is dangerous.
I know that, but we threw snowballs at cars until a guy slammed on his brakes and jumped out of the car and chased me, and chased me good. As I recall, he didn't catch me, but it was close enough that I don't think I ever did it again.
None of these things are safe to do anymore because you don't know what kind of crazy you're dealing with.
That's true.
You know?
Well, it's but it's the same. The guy, he shouldn't have chased those kids. But
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably just at the end of his rope. Tired of people doing this kind of thing. Let's see. A federal judge has thrown out a defamation lawsuit filed by Devin Nunes, former congressman and current CEO of Trump Media, against a comment against NBC Universal, against a comment made by MSNBC host Rachel Maddow.
Yep.
The case centered on something Maddow said during a March 2021 episode of the Rachel Maddow Show. She told viewers that Nunes refused to hand over to the FBI, which is what you should do if you get something from somebody who is sanctioned by the United States as a Russian agent. Maddow was referring to a package that Nunes received in 2019 from Andrei Derkach, a Ukrainian politician with ties to Russian intelligence. Nunes claimed this was a lie and that Maddow knew it, arguing that he did, in fact, turn the package over to federal authorities. But on Friday, U.S. District Judge Kevin Costell dismissed the case, saying there was no proof that Maddow acted with actual malice, which is a legal standard required for public figures to win defamation suits. And so did Nunes hand over the package or didn't? Apparently
unclear.
It's unclear whether.
Yeah, exactly.
But Rachel Maddow said she had it on good authority.
I don't know.
That he didn't hand it over.
I trust Rachel. I think she
is
that's her
a scrupulous fact checker. Yeah.
And so anyway, there's no lawsuit anymore. And why? So the Trump administration has given no explanation, but they've transferred Jeffrey Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell to a minimum security federal prison camp. Maxwell's lawyer confirmed Friday that she had been transferred from a low security facility in Florida to a minimum security facility in Bryan, Texas. But nobody in the Trump camp has explained why Maxwell why Maxwell was transferred.
Deal, obviously.
Yeah.
This is the same.
So what deal do they have that she was transferred from a minimum security or from a maximum? Let's see. She was transferred
from a maximum to a minimum.
No, she was transferred. They wrote this wrong.
Yeah, it's a minimum security prison. It's also a prison where people who are on the predators list are not supposed to be.
No, the people who are there, it's Jen Shaw from Real Housewives of Salt Lake, Elizabeth Holmes from Theranos. It's white collar crime.
So
place.
I'm sorry, they wrote this wrong. It says that she had been transferred from a low security facility to a minimum security.
No, backwards.
But the sentence before it says to a minimum security federal point. So that's AI writing the story for you, probably. Nobody in the Trump administration explained why Maxwell was transferred. Trump himself ignored a question about the transfer on Friday.
Of course.
And let's see, are we out of time?
We're out of time.
All right.
Sports weather traffic.
Conor McGregor is taking matters into his own hands in his quest to become Ireland's next president. By the way,
we have time for this?
launching a petition to land on the ballot without nominations from other politicians because nobody in Ireland
let him
likes
run.
Conor McGregor.
Let him run. He won't. There's no chance he would win.
I, Conor McGregor, hereby declare my intention to seek the esteemed offer. And what he looks at is, well, in America, you have a sexual predator who is the president. I'm perfectly qualified.
I'm a sexual predator.
Yeah. I am
Come on, what's
perfectly...
wrong with me? I'm a perfectly good sexual predator.
McGregor, who's been outspoken on his political beliefs in recent years, explained in order to be considered a candidate, he must have nominations from 20 members of 4 county councils, and nobody's voting for him to be. No.
Yep.
Salt Lake Bees, it's a good night to take your family to the park tonight. It's family night. You can have $40 for 4 tickets to go see them play Vegas tonight.
If I did my math
7.
right, that's $10 a ticket.
Yeah, it's cheap. Let's see. We have a forecast that doesn't change.
Yep.
94 for a high today, overnight low 69. We stay in the mid to upper 90s for the foreseeable future. I'm looking all the way through the weekend into next week. Still no chance of rain, I hate to say. Smoke could start building back into the valley again. This is not only from our fires here in the state, but huge fires. I should show you pictures of my family ranch in California, the like 70,000 acre fire going on right now in California. We're going to see some of that smoke here too, I'm afraid. Traffic, we have a crash northbound Bangor Highway 107th South in Salt Lake. Crash northbound I-15 on-ramp 33rd South in Salt Lake, milepost 303. Crash eastbound I-215 at State Street in Salt Lake. And let me check our message stream, see if anybody sent anything in there. Let's see. Couple of loose cow sightings. Loose cow feeding too close to the side of the road, Highway 89, mile marker 308 in Birdseye, which I didn't know Birdseye was a place in Utah.
Yep.
It is.
I just drove through there on the weekend.
Another loose cow side of the road, Highway 89, mile marker 287 in Indianola. Thank you for sending those in via text at 33986. Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City.
All right, we'll take a short break here and have your Utah word of the day next. Stand by.
Is what we've got here.
Oh.
It's 20 warning signs your liver is sending you right now.
What are you? Why are you looking directly at me?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
And before we get started, I'm concerned because our announcer there says, because people love a good list. I don't think so.
How do you know?
We're getting complaints about these lists.
List complaints?
I haven't seen them.
And I'm like, well, what's... And they said, well, get a good list.
Well...
I'm like, these are good lists.
I think this is a helpful
list.
list.
Well, this could be a lifesaver for me.
And it's
apparently.
Just... Because you don't find a list interesting doesn't mean it's not a good list.
Okay, so number 1, 20 warning signs your liver's trying to send you.
Uh-huh.
You have super itchy skin.
Uh-oh.
It's an early sign. It might just be dry. But if it's becoming a regular thing, it might be worth getting checked out, especially if it's itchy. Also, it's an indicator of cirrhosis of the liver.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Number 2, your skin or eyes are turning yellow.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, that's a sign.
Uh-oh.
Seeing the whites of your eyes
Jaundice,
start to turn yellow, it's jaundice.
Yeah.
And it could mean your liver's in trouble.
That's what all of these mean.
Yeah. You've gained a lot of weight.
Uh-oh.
Your liver may be to blame. Another symptom of liver
You don't
cirrhosis.
need to say that every time.
Do you know what liver cirrhosis is?
It's when your liver cirrhosis is.
The disease develops slowly, replacing healthy liver tissue with scar tissue, blocking blood flow through the liver, inhibiting the organ from working properly.
Right. Believe me, I know that.
But then a conflicting symptom.
What's that?
You're losing weight.
Well.
So which one do you pay attention to?
I don't
but
know.
see, that one's a red flag for Hep C. So either you have cirrhosis or Hep C. So they're both bad.
Well, I wish my liver would make up my mind.
Your palms are red.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, I'm naturally pink.
Could be due to fatty liver disease. If your palm, I always
Okay.
say that wrong. palms.
It's palms.
Your sleep schedule's out of whack.
Yo, whoa.
Culprit?
Liver.
Liver
Yeah.
cirrhosis.
I don't know. You're giving the liver an awful lot of
Your
credit
memory's
here.
gotten worse.
What?
No, that's just with age.
What are we talking about?
You're always tired.
What?
All of these
Uh-oh.
symptoms are
These are just being a person, all of these things.
A person who has to get up at 3 in the morning.
Your appetite's disappeared. That hasn't happened.
No.
You're a man experiencing enlarged breasts.
Uh-oh.
Again.
No, that's just aging.
I'm working on them.
That's just aging.
Your personality's changing.
Shut up.
You bruise easily.
Oh. Look at this.
You have swollen legs and ankles.
No.
No, you're good there?
No.
You feel confused.
About what? Where?
I'm in radio, of course.
What?
You have body pains. This is a list of...
Again, these are all things. This is this is the kind of list that people are complaining about.
These are all things that can happen for any reason.
You're bloated.
What?
Your urine is dark.
It's no.
You're okay with it's
Yeah,
lemonade?
No, it's
Okay.
it's pink.
You can't concentrate. It's pink. That's another problem.
Seems fine to me. It's gaily colored.
You have dry eyes or a dry mouth. All those things, none of those things.
Again, these are all things that happen to people.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with cirrhosis.
No, it's.
But it could.
It could.
This is a terrible
It
list.
could also have something to do with
You know
leprosy.
what? I'm going to write an email. Dear Radio from Hell, I hate the lists.
But the liver holds a special place in the heart. You got to.
That's true.
That's what. Yes,
We
it
hope
does.
you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Line. Line, line. And now to use this Utah word in a sentence, we bring you the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver Criddle. Father and son are having a discussion about the pathetic fireworks display put on by the city of Mona this past 24th of July. Mona City usually excels in the fireworks department, but this time the show was a flop. Mayor Criddle is anguished about trying to explain to the council why the show was so meager. Again, the word is line.
Son, I just don't know what to do or what to say about the fact that the Mona fireworks show was so shoddy this year.
Well, the fireworks weren't that bad, were they?
Well, son, they weren't that good. Usually we have a 35 to 40-minute show. And this year the fireworks show was what? I don't know, about 10 minutes?
6 minutes and 14 seconds, I think.
Okay, less than 10 minutes for fireworks. That's Mona unacceptable. So how do I explain this lack of mayoral competence, Denver?
Well, Daddy, you could say that the fireworks didn't look good because it was not the complete show. You could say that the fireworks order was not complete. You could say that them Chinese shorted you on the fireworks order, that they was holding stuff back, waiting to see what them big, beautiful tariffs would do to prices.
I could say that, but I would be lying, and the Criddle family are not the kind of family that goes about lying in public meetings in front of city council.
Well, I know, Daddy, but...
But nothing, Denver. We both know what happened to that fireworks shipment.
What are you saying, Daddy?
I'm well aware that the fireworks in Teddy Fielding's backyard on the 24th was much better than the ones we had in the Mona City Park.
But...
Don't you butt me, boy. You was the one that shorted me on the fireworks order. And don't even try lying to me about it.
Okay, Daddy, okay. I'm sorry, it was me. I did divert the fireworks shipment for my own uses. Well, now what?
Well, here's what. You need to help me come up with a good story for the council. A story that makes things sound true and not like I'm lying.
I know, Daddy. You could tell the council that there was a flood, a big flood at City Hall, and most of the fireworks got wet. And so
there weren't no flood. It ain't rained in 2 months, Denver. They'll surely know I'm lying if I say that.
Oh, wait. I know. Tell them it was the mice. You know, we got mice in the courthouse. It's a proven fact that mice love to chew on that powder that makes the fuses light. They'd rather eat that than regular mouse food.
Denver, is that true or are you lying?
Me to know and you to find out. Just say it like you believe it, and the council will too. That's the secret of lying.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
As we said earlier, you can submit ideas for Utah Word of the Day, scripts even,
Sure.
if you would like. Radio from hell at x96.com.
I think we got a couple seconds here.
Yeah, we got a few minutes.
I discovered this, and Katie has a picture of it. I was at the Walgreens the other day, and I was just leaving the store and walking toward the cash register, and I found this. Pringles, and there's a picture of the can there at x96.com/live. Philly cheesesteak flavored Pringles. And so I thought, well, I'll have to try that. And I guess that's a picture of a sort of a Philly cheesesteak on the can, I guess. and I got them home, opened them up, and I thought, well, I just should take them into work, and I ate the whole can.
Oh.
I ate the whole damn can while I was sitting in front of my computer doing some stuff.
So you hated them.
Well, did they taste like Philly cheesesteak?
That's the question. It says they're bursting with flavor.
Not really. They had a flavor.
They had a flavor.
Yeah. And it wasn't bad, but I don't think it was really Philly cheesesteak. But it was not bad. It was good enough that I sat there, and I ended up, after about an hour, eating the entire can of Pringles. And
I don't know if I could, in one sitting, eat an entire can of
you sit in front of a setting.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
You could eat a whole can?
I probably could.
Yeah.
I'd regret it.
Yeah. I regretted this.
I'd regret it later, I mean.
Later,
Yeah.
not at the...
Not at the time.
No.
I'd be fine with it.
I regretted it about 4 hours later, I think it was.
Because I love a Pringle, or a stack of them, but a whole can?
Yeah, and that they've tried to. Who was it? Somebody does stackables. Is that? But they're just not the same.
No. Yeah. They're Lay's, I think. Lay's.
Yeah.
stack.
Yeah. And Pringles They do come in all different, flavors.
That's their new thing is the flavors, and then there's a website somewhere where it says if you combine this flavor with this flavor,
that's right.
you
Yeah.
can mix them
That's
together.
kind of like a Willy Wonka thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combine these two flavors.
Jelly Belly does that too.
Yeah, Jelly Belly does that, but it's the same with the Pringles.
But they were good. They didn't really taste like they did have a sort of a vague meat aftertaste to them, I guess.
A vague meat.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
No, they were good enough. And Pringles, for some reason, I have the tendency to think that Pringles are they somehow healthier for you than regular
why would
potato
you think
chips?
that?
No, I think they are.
They're not as greasy.
I think there's less fat in them or something. I haven't really examined.
I'm going to totally Google that.
Google that right now.
Are Pringles
healthier than regular potato chips? Because I love potato chips, and particularly like kettle chips.
No. Pringles are generally not considered healthier than regular potato chips.
Are
While
they-
both are genuinely
Are they worse?
an unhealthy snack option, Pringles tend to have higher saturated fat content per serving than many regular potato chips.
Really?
That's why you paid for it 4 hours later.
Additionally, Pringles are more heavily processed and contain fewer beneficial nutrients like fiber and protein
Right.
compared to other chips.
Well, yeah.
So they're worse.
All Pringles are is it's the potato sludge that's left over from making French fries and all of that. Mass producing French fries, and there's this kind of potato goo that's left over, and they just sort of,
While both Pringles and regular potato chips should be consumed in moderation as part of a balanced diet, Pringles are generally not the healthier choice due to their higher fat content.
Well, they said, but it said as part of a healthy diet. There is no way that Pringles or potato chips are any part of a healthy diet.
As long as everything else you're eating is healthy, you can have Pringles occasionally.
Well, that's why Captain Crunch is part of a complete breakfast.
With eggs and,
and toast.
As long as you have real food along with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Part of this complete
part of this.
Okay, we have a rollover crash. I-15 northbound Riverdale Road blocking 2 left lanes. Traffic is quickly backing up into Roy. Crash northbound Bangor Highway approaching South Jordan Parkway overpass, 104 south. Vehicles are on the left shoulder. And let's see, we've got crash northbound I-15 33rd south in Salt Lake. And, a couple of friends of the program texting in about that Riverdale closure I just told you about. Due to that rollover, if you see something, please feel free to share it. 33986 is where you do that. Salt Lake Acting Company's summer show, The Secret Lives of the Real Wives, in the Salt Lake Hive runs through August 17th. This production is a cabaret-style show with table seating, theater seats, too. You can bring your own food and drink. Get tickets at saltlakeactingcompany.org.
All right, KXRK Provo, we're going to take a break, play a song for you, and after that song, well, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win. Really. Mm-hmm. If you play, you will win. And all you have to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today because it was very close. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, August 5, 2025. Click on there, and it'll say winner next to the correct answer. What is our prize today?
Tickets to see the Revivalists at the Deer Valley Resort, part of the Deer Valley Concert Series.
Revivalist tickets, 877-602-9696. It'd be nice to go up to a show up there. Be nice.
Yeah.
877-602-9696. Call, play, win the Boner Recap game.
I want to go to D's.
Well, there's that one on 21st.
Yeah, and they, I was complaining that places that have rotating signs that don't rotate them anymore, they do. Their sign still
does it
twirls around.
The weather vane is gone.
I don't recall a weather.
There
vane,
was a clown weather vane up on top of it. 7th East and 21st.
Yeah, but they have that kind of
gone now.
They have a kind of an oval, rotating sign.
But D's Family Restaurant is different than the D's hamburger joints, right?
It's the same family, I believe.
Is it?
But yeah, I think so.
Well, let's find out.
I know.
You know.
Craig Worth.
Yes, Craig Worth knows these things. Our old friend of the program, Craig Worth. Here we go.
Come to D's. You walked up to a window and ordered. In the shadow of the giant clown, the D-Burger clown, that rocked back and forth over 50 food places.
Yeah.
Let's go to D's. Let's all go to D's. D's drive-ins were an icon of Utah up until 1982. How much of an icon? Well, first of all, most everyone who was here then can still sing the jingle. Let's go to D's. Let's all go to D's. That's what Daddy said, and the family all agree. And if you're a little younger, oh, sure, you know this one. Let's go to D's. Let's all go to D's. They got some great things. Get down at D's. And
Just go down to D's.
You parked
I remember
and
that one,
ordered outside. Drive-thrus, they came later. D's Drive-In Days, delicious. Now the big deal was to bring home about 1 million burgers on 19-cent days. Lee and Lona Earl remember. He started as a cook at D's.
He wore a bow tie and a smile, especially on those discount days, sometimes even less than 19 cents.
Like we'd had a 10-cent day or a 13-cent day where all hamburgers were extremely discounted, and that usually took a week just to get ready for it. So it was fun. It was a competition between all of us managers who could actually put out the most hamburgers in that day. My record was 1,165 dozen in a day. That was moving.
That's 13,980 burgers. And then came the Super D. Now that changed everything.
A better, bigger burger. Super D.
Lee says he made them in the exact order of ingredients.
After the buns are toasted, you flip it over, put your mustard, ketchup, pickle, onion, and on the Super D had lettuce and tomato. So you put all that on there, then you put your cheese on the burger patty.
Yeah.
Flip the top on it, put it over on it, wrap it up.
Yeah.
It was a different time. Disco, a good time. Oh, I remember the 70s.
Great things cooking, great things cooking. Disco down.
Disco down. I wonder if Dave Evanoff did that.
Says no, it was the 80s, and I have to include the goodie box.
A burger, a bag full of fries, an ice cold drink, and a surprise.
Well, these sold the drive-ins, and summer days were no more as they once were. Today, the name lives on in a handful of D's restaurants. And outside, yes, on top, there still is a clown from the old days.
It's gone now.
Julie Wells is a co-owner of the remaining D's restaurants. She says the name is a heritage that means a great deal to her and the regulars.
Really, it's an honor and a privilege that the family, lots of my business partners and myself, still keep this name going. You know, it's a great institution. It's been around 88 years.
And pretty much every day, people tell her they remember the jingle of 40 years ago.
It's just a great jingle. I get the Let's All Go to D song sang to me almost daily by one of my customers.
I hate it.
And yes, you can still get a Super D just the way you could years ago. Well, for over 80 years, the Super D, it's been consistently the same. No changes. Well, maybe one. Oh, this is a veggie burger. Aha. Craigworth, ABC 4 News.
There you go.
Thanks, Craig.
Thank you, Craig Worth. What a great guy. That's there was a D's walk-up on Washington Boulevard at almost right about Riverdale Road. And I think it was when I was in college. I would go there, walk up, and I always got they had a fruit pie, kind of a hand pie.
Turnover.
Turnover, essentially, with a big scoop of soft serve ice cream on top of it.
I just tweeted out a link to what Carrie just played there if you want to, because it's fun to watch it too.
Yeah.
To see the
especially the disco down
disco
to D.
down to D.
And then right after that, the box, the Happy Meal thing they did was a Battlestar Galactica thing.
Yeah.
With a Cylon mask on it.
Now, they closed the one, the family restaurant in Ogden, the D's Family Restaurant, some time ago. My old family loved going there on Sundays, and they were very disappointed when they closed that.
We've toyed with the idea of going to the one on 21st, but it's my husband that usually proposes, hey, we should go, because he's the daddy. Yeah.
That's what Daddy says.
That's what Daddy says.
And I usually go, but
maybe you should.
Maybe we should.
That's what Daddy says, and the family all agrees, because if we don't agree, Daddy will beat us.
That's right.
Okay, Dad, we'll go to D.
Okay. Part they left out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
That Super D actually looked pretty good, I gotta say.
All
this talk about hamburgers now.
Yeah.
All morning long, I'm just like dying now.
So now, what would you where would you go to get a hamburger? Because you really, really want one now.
Do you know the best hamburger I've had recently was at that Utah brewery up in Ogden?
Is it good?
Yeah, well, let's talk fast food.
Well, but let me tell you about this one, though. So, nice, big, thick patty, bacon, crisp bacon, onion straws. That's just comes standard. It's not extra. That's just part of their It's a really good burger.
Oh, I went
Probably hit Crown Burger on the way home.
I went to Proper Burger most recently. That's the.
Is it good?
Yeah, the one on was it State Street?
Yeah,
there.
just down that way.
Yeah, and it was good. I hadn't been there in a long time. The first time I ever went there, the fries were too salty. But this time the fries were great, and the burger was good.
Ed Brass is suggesting Loco Burger at 17th South in Maine.
Loco Burger.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
I trust
It sounds
you, Ed.
crazy.
I trust you, Ed.
That's Loco.
That sounds crazy.
Email of interest I have.
Oh, is it of interest?
It is really.
Email of interest.
Well, last week we were talking about the Liberace Museum, and had some kind of quaint old pictures of Carrie and I at the Liberace Museum, which doesn't exist anymore, with Dora Liberace. Carrie and I posing for pictures. I was in front of one of his Rolls Royces, and Carrie was with Dora Liberace, gesturing to the largest rhinestone in the world. And Liberace said at one time, "I'd much rather have rhinestones than diamonds."
Why?
I don't know. That's just the
I
kind of
could
guy
have
he was.
more of them.
Yeah,
probably.
because I mean, you. Yeah, that's. I mean, there is a certain. You can put them everywhere, and they sparkle.
Nobody really knows.
So we're talking about the museum, and it closed down. But we found out. I did a little research quickly and found out that it still sort of exists, and they will loan out parts of the museum for exhibits and things, and when requested. And part of the museum was in Michael Jackson's old house in Las Vegas. Yeah. And then the other was in I forget what it was, a garage or something. Well, we get this email from Brian Harris. Folks, I found myself with some free time in Las Vegas Sunday. Imagine my surprise when the temporary exhibit at the Nevada Museum
says that's going to be her
Liberace.
earworm today in Salem.
Peppa of the pig family.
Yeah, in Salem. Yeah, she's. How'd you know her?
Yeah, Peppa.
Oh, okay.
Sure. And her mother, Mummy. Mummy pig.
Yeah. She texted in earlier.
That's right, she did.
Because on this day in 1959, Peter Burns, the lead singer and personality associated with Dead or Alive, was born.
Him dead.
Yeah.
Died in
He died.
2016 at the age of 57. And he was unrecognizable.
Yeah.
He'd had so much plastic surgery.
Yep.
It was he got involved in doing those reality shows in Great Britain. You know, the how whatever.
I'm a
Big
celebrity.
Brother,
Get me
yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, boner recap game.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, then let's do that. The boner recap is a pretty easy game to play. All you got to do is I'll read you the three boner candidates, and you tell me which one was the winner. This one they were all kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, who do we have?
Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just at work.
Yeah? It sounds like, are you outside?
I'm in my outside truck.
Okay.
I will be going outside here in a second.
What do you do?
I work in parks.
In parks or parts?
Parks with a K.
Parks departments. I take care of the city parks.
Oh, good. So you make sure that the bathroom's locked up at 8 o'clock and all of that stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's a nightmare otherwise.
Yes, I would imagine. I would imagine. All right, Jonathan, I'm going to read you the three boner candidates. You identify the winner out of the three, and you will win what fine prize, Gina?
The Revivalists are coming to Deer Valley Resort, part of the Deer Valley Concert Series. You can get more information at x96.com.
All right, Jonathan, here we go. Did you hear these candidates earlier?
I wasn't able to, but I took your advice and I cheated.
No. All right. Boner candidate number 1 was, I said egg sandwich. Egg sandwich. This is a guy who was very upset over the sandwich he was given. He said he ordered an egg sandwich. They gave him an eggplant sandwich. And this was at a bakery in New Jersey. And so I guess I can understand being sort of upset. But it was 4 years ago, and he was still upset about it. And so he came back to the bakery and stabbed the 2 guys who ran the bakery.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2, perhaps you have a small cat you don't like too much, or there might be an aging chihuahua in the family whose time has come. This is a zoo in Denmark. They're looking for donations of small pets to serve as food for the larger animals, the predatory animals at the zoo. Yeah. So perhaps you have a guinea pig whose temper has turned nasty. Maybe you'd like to donate it. A rabbit. Yeah, that's number 2. And then boner candidate number 3. So wait, he really is deaf? This is the story of a guy who was here in Salt Lake who is facing several charges after police say he attempted to rob and assault a deaf person for 2 beers. He had the deaf guy had 2 beers, and this guy beat him up for the beers. And then he said later on, hey, wait a minute, I thought he was faking being deaf, which somehow justifies, I don't know. So which one was the winner?
Number 3.
You are correct, Jonathan. You've got that settled. Now you've won the prize. You just have to hang on the line with Katie for a second. Just say thank you, and we'll put you on hold.
Thank you.
All right, there we go.
And then get to unlocking those bathrooms.
Let's see.
It is a nightmare at city parks.
I talked to Festus last night.
Yeah?
So he's doing these different rotations. Like
he's in San Diego in the Navy.
In the Navy. He's graduating soon, and he's going to...
he's in the dance class there, doing a bunch of rotations?
He goes like he's been in the ER. He did a ER rotation.
Oh, that kind of a rotation.
And he's on the Marine base working in their medical clinic where they have boot camp going on.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, how's that going? And he said, well, they all have a... hand, foot, and mouth disease is going around there.
What?
Really?
Yeah. And he said, yeah, and they're in boot camp, so they're cut off from the outside world. So he said, I had a girl in the clinic who said, somebody was saying that Ozzy Osbourne died.
Oh, wow.
They hadn't heard
wow.
yet.
They're
really, not allowed.
They really do, kind of.
And then he said another kid came in and begged him to look at his phone, to look at some YouTube videos on phone, and Festus is like, no, I can't let you do that. And then another kid was just dying because he hadn't heard any music for 2 months.
Wow.
So Festus, and he asked if he's like, can I? And Festus said, look, I'll play some music while I'm helping you so you can hear a little bit. But like they are starved for...
Wow. But now this island that he's going to,
Diego Garcia.
Is he going to be able to...
Oh, they have entertainment there.
I mean, he won't be as cut off as these people, right?
No, so boot camp, they don't let you have
all right,
anything.
okay.
No. But he also said something that just astonished me. He said, I had kids in my clinic who were born in 2007, which is the same year that Muhammad was born.
Your son, not the prophet.
My son, not the prophet. The prophet was born a long time ago. But
why don't you have him sign up?
Well, no, just like when I think Marines, and I know you think the same thing.
Yeah.
Marines, you think big buff,
I don't think that. I think
you think little 17-year-old kids when you think of Marines.
I saw Full Metal Jacket.
They're babies.
Yep.
He said they don't look like that for 10 years.
Yeah, no.
They're babies.
If they stay in and it's a career, then they get.
Yeah.
No, they're just little.
Yeah, he said go home and look at Muhammad. That's who is in my clinic every day.
Wow.
Not with hair like that.
Yeah.
Not with a name like Muhammad.
Well, no, exactly.
We'll shave your head, Private Joker.
Private Joker.
All right. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back after these with some leftover big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by.
break wind on the news.
It's what is that sound? Is what we're playing. It's a game.
So see if it sounds like that to you. This is during an interview with Democratic Representative. How do you say his name?
Swalwell.
Swalwell. He's being interviewed by Chris Matthews on MSNBC, and you've got the audio.
I've got the audio. So we'll start off with Chris, and then he'll talk, and then you'll hear the fart during Eric Swalwell's response.
Who were on the phone listening to the president talk about this swap of dirt for U.S. military aid.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard...
Okay, one more time.
There we go.
Evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard...
Who were on the...
Now, so the internet, the Twitter, and all of that went crazy with.
Yeah.
So who farted on the? Now they say.
Chris Matthews tweeted out saying that it was a coffee mug scooting across a table.
Which it probably is.
It could be, but it also sounds to me like a wooden stool leg.
Yeah.
Scraping across the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more likely one of those things than a fart.
I thought it was somebody just farting around. Somebody just put that in there. That's what it seemed like to me.
Added it to it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, they said that it happened during the broadcast because if you look at Swalwell's face, he kind of grimaces a little.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
What was that?
Well, then it was him. It was Swalwell.
And
that was a Democratic fart.
He said, "No, it wasn't me. I don't know where it came from, but it was funny at the time, and that's why I smiled."
Well, let's see. They say the smeller's the feller.
Well, what does it mean, the listener? The listener's the what?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to...
The hearer's
is the bearer?
I don't know.
I thought he who smelt it dealt it.
Well, it doesn't indicate that he smelt it. It indicates that he heard it.
Yeah, so we don't know if he dealt it. Fox smells his own hole first. That's what they say.
Taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And
now he pauses a little bit there.
Yeah, just kind of because he's sneaking it. He thought he could sneak it out.
He kind of goes, "Whoa, what was that?" Huh?
Although wouldn't he'd sort of have to have a microphone near his.
We don't know if it was
ventilator.
Whether it's his or Chris's because they leave Chris's
side?
mic on as well.
Oh.
So what Chris is claiming is that it was his coffee mug going across the top of the table.
Okay, then it's Matthews, and you can look at him. He's a farter.
He's a farter.
Yeah, he gets too excited about stuff, and
the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And
yeah, that pause. That pause.
That tells me he knows it's coming.
The pause is unfortunate.
That tells me he knows something's happening.
What, you mean like he leaned up? Like he tried to one-cheek sneak?
A one-cheek sneak while he's standing up?
Because, you can't fart in those hearing rooms. They're so condensed. And all those people.
People would go, God, who did that?
Well, actually, that's a better place to go because there's so many possible...
Wasn't me.
Wasn't
me. Where was I yesterday? I was in a car with some people. And I won't say who, but I kept thinking somebody is stinking this car up, and you don't want to say anything because
you'll embarrass somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To help him cheat an election.
Yeah, that was Chris Matthews.
Think it was Matthews?
Yeah.
Ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
Yeah, that's an old man fart. That's an old man fart. It's kind of
How
raggedy.
Can you tell?
It's kind of raggedy.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not
strong,
full-throated. It's kind of raggedy and almost wet sounding.
Oh,
and here are the rhymes that we were looking for. He who denied it supplied it.
Oh.
The blamer is the claimer.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, people who listen to the show. You're smarter than we are.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Sorry about that. Wrong one. 9:21. Time now for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Brought to you by
Led Zeppelin fans, don't miss Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin evening celebrating 50 years of physical graffiti. Sunday, August 10th at Deer Valley Snowpark Amphitheater. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has adopted a recommendation to remove thimerosal from all influenza vaccines distributed in the United States, even though there is no evidence of harm from the mercury-based preservative. On Wednesday, the department announced that Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has formally signed the recommendation, which was made last month by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. That committee recommended it because it's not the committee that was in there prior to Kennedy being in there. It's the committee that he handpicked and put in there. After more than 2 decades of delay, this action fulfills a long overdue promise to protect our most vulnerable populations from unnecessary mercury exposure, Kennedy said. Injecting any amount of mercury into children when safe, mercury-free alternatives exist. Anyway, thimerosal was largely removed from vaccines a long time ago, 25 years ago. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration asked manufacturers to remove it out of an abundance of caution, not because of any evidence of harm, according to the CDC. All vaccines routinely recommended for young children are now available in doses that don't have the preservative, which contains a form of mercury.
So this is a big announcement of something that's barely even a thing anymore.
He looked up from his plate of roadkill long enough to
wildlife trapper in Monterey County, California, made an unexpected discovery after capturing a series of wild pigs in March of this year. Now, first of all, I find it interesting that there are wild pigs living in California in Monterey County. While processing the animals, the trapper found several with blue-tinged muscles and blue-tinged fat tissues. The bizarre discoloration, is a result of exposure to dipicanone, which is an anticoagulant rodenticide, rat poison, which is often dyed to identify it as a poison. So it's something that causes
rats.
It's something. No, I don't think so. It's first of all, what it does to the rats is it thins their blood and they bleed to death, essentially. In an email to San Francisco Gate Fish and Wildlife Pesticide Investigations, coordinator Ryan Borber said that the trapper observed the wild pigs eating directly from rodenticide bait stations.
Oh, I see.
The scope of the contamination appears extensive across the southern part of Monterey County. Wild pigs are adaptable hybrid creatures, part domesticated, part pig, part wild boar. They can weigh upwards of 200 pounds and now live in 56 out of 58 counties across the state. So it's not advisable to eat that meat.
No.
The wild boar meat, it's got that rodenticide in it. Denise Richards and Aaron Pipers had a run-in in which law enforcement over the weekend, amid their ongoing divorce and her temporary restraining order against him. People magazine confirms that the Lost Hills Sheriff's Department responded to a call on Sunday at the Calabasas home that Pipers and his parents and his brother currently live in. Upon arriving at the scene, authorities did not have any evidence that a crime had occurred, but in a statement to People, Berman, who is Berman, the spokesperson, said that the 54-year-old who was granted a restraining order against Pipers after making allegations of domestic violence throughout their relationship did not violate a restraining order, but she did go to the property. Denise Richards went to the property after confirming that Mr. Pipers was not present. Ms. Richards entered the home to retrieve her dogs after learning that Mr. Pipers had put down one of her other dogs without her knowledge. Oh, this is a wonderful. This is a wonderful.
Okay, now, so when I first saw this headline, I thought, well, she's crazy. Like, no, if he's putting down her dogs with the, I mean,
She
no
did it
wonder
without-
she went there.
they're
to
both
go.
nuts.
Did it without her knowledge or permission. A source close to Piper says this is 100% absolutely false.
Oh, okay.
The insider further alleges that Richards was screaming and banging on the door to get inside, and when Pipers heard her voice, he left through a side door. Ooh, God, she's there.
They're all crazy.
George Clooney, he doesn't give a rat's ass, or as he put it, I don't give an S if people think I only play myself when I'm acting. He was making this comment in Vanity Fair in a new interview about his starring role in the upcoming Netflix film Jay Kelly, written by Noah Baumbach.
Greta Gerwig's husband?
Noah Baumbach and Emily Mortimer. It's a story in which, to which the 63-year-old Clooney can relate, a wildly famous actor in his 60s who faces claims of being a one-trick pony en route to collecting a tribute award at an Italian film festival. Do people say that I only play myself? I don't give an S, Clooney told Vanity Fair. There aren't that many guys in my age group that are allowed to do both broad comedies like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and then do Michael Clayton or Syriana. So
true.
If that means I'm playing myself sometime or all the time, I don't give an S.
I'm George Clooney.
Yeah.
He said,
I don't need to give an S.
Have you ever tried playing yourself? It's hard to do. The actor went on to say that not achieving success until his 30s helped give him a good perspective on how feeling all of it is and how little it has to do with you, quite honestly. It's just fleeting and it's luck. And if you're, you can have all the talent in the world if you don't get the right luck. It doesn't, you can work your ass off and never get anywhere. Let's see. Jack White has completed a long-time dream, long-time mission. He's gone to he's attended a baseball game at every major league stadium.
Good for you, Jack White.
Way to go. What a wonderful accomplishment.
It's important to have goals.
Yeah. He went to the last one he did was at Philadelphia. Last time he played that city was in 2006 when his band, the Raconteurs, opened for Bob Dylan. He's not headlined a show since 2002. Now, while White has never publicly addressed his apparent aversion to Philadelphia,
his apparent aversion.
Rumors suggest it stems from a negative experience with the White Stripes in the early 2000s. But the one thing that brought him back to the city to go to a baseball game, and he's finally accomplished it. Way to go! Way to go!
We're all very proud.
I just think that's so wonderful. Metallica, rumored to be in talks to play the Las Vegas Sphere, the residency there.
I can see that.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Sure, why not? Let's see. The Who's Roger Daltrey says he has concerns about this farewell tour.
Yeah.
Due to various health issues.
He's not sure. He's not sure he's going to make it.
Yeah, he's 81.
Again,
and he says,
you can just be done. You don't have to do a farewell tour. You can just be done.
I can't hear anymore. I have macular degeneration that affects my sight.
It's okay.
I have the potential to get really ill.
Go to the beach.
I'm nervous
Roger.
about making it to the end of the tour.
Go to the beach.
He says that,
it's okay. You can be done.
I told Pete I'd do it.
Who needs the money out of those two? I mean, what's going on there?
It's okay to be done.
And Motley Crue's Vince Neil is performing for the first time in nearly a year following undisclosed medical procedure.
Again, Vince, it's okay.
Forced the band to postpone their Las Vegas residency earlier this year. He and his solo band recently performed a gig in Boston, marking the first live appearance in nearly a year. During the show, Neil addressed the audience, acknowledging his recent absence and the uncertainty surrounding his ability to return to the stage. I had a medical thing.
A medical thing
that happened to me. And they
don't
said,
want to say what it is.
I would never be back on stage again. And I said, well, F that, man.
Oh.
And I'm back, and I'm with you guys tonight, and I'm proud to be here.
You don't. It's okay.
You're not going to hear me whining like that fruit Roger Daltrey.
All right. Weather?
Oh, we can whine about that. It's 75 right now. High of 94 expected today, and I look ahead all the way through the weekend into the first part of next week. It's the same. Highs in the mid to upper 90s. No chance of rain in sight. Hastaster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Hastaster Games, 6831 South State or HastasterGames.com.
Don't miss a single moment of the Radio from Hell show.
There, you've reached the offices of Carrie and me, Bill, the Radio from Hell guys. And if you have anything to say to us, we're not picking up, so wait for the beep.
I punch in the code.
We should change that message.
Yeah, tell it what we want to do. It'll rewind.
Better man.
And play back our
anybody's
messages.
called me.
All right, let's see.
Oh, there's one.
Hello, Bill. It's me, your mother.
My mom.
Now,
Hi, Mom.
you know that I don't mind you staying here at the house with me and your father,
Thanks,
but
Mom.
you've got to stop hiding the cat.
What?
Bill, if you're there, you'd better pick up. Bill?
Are you hiding?
Where did you put that damn cat? You little bastard, where did you hide my cat?
Would you give her back her cat?
Carrie, this is Bill. And because you refuse to talk with any of your family or friends about this,
Don't
they've
listen to
asked
this one.
me to be their spokesman.
Oh, I
and
can't-
because you won't talk to me about it face to face, I'll do it here on the answering
What?
machine.
I forgot
Carrie,
this.
please, don't have the surgery.
Oh, come on.
Think about it. We're not talking about something that's temporary. This is major surgery.
Don't
Once
do
you
it.
have this done, you can't go back to the way you were.
This is
It's
nobody's
forever.
business
Please,
but mine.
If you
all
won't
right?
listen to us, please talk to your therapist about it.
I already
don't
have.
have the surgery.
Would you just
Bye.
look? This is
I'm
none of you
sorry
guys.
that was on the air, but
None of you guys' business.
Hello,
hey, it's my dad.
Bill. It's me,
That's Warren.
Warren.
Yes.
I'm your father.
Father. Yeah.
Now, I know I don't talk very much, but I'd like to say that I'm really grateful that you've done something with your mother's
Cat.
I really don't care for that
Cat. He doesn't like the
It's
cat.
always trying to sleep on my face and suck my breath out.
That's true, actually.
What
It's,
he's eating there. Jeez.
Hello, this is Dr. Stevenson's office calling for Carrie Jackson.
Oh.
Mr. Jackson, I called to tell you that OR has been scheduled for your surgery.
Oh, good.
The operation will be January 23rd. That's a Monday.
Hey,
come on,
Report to
Carrie.
hospital check-in at 12 noon.
12 noon.
Surgery is scheduled for 2:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Your
You're a
estimated
dope.
hospital recovery time will be about a week,
You're a
depending on
dope.
how fast you
Hey,
heal.
shut up,
If you have
all
any
right?
questions, please call us
You're
here
a
at the
dope
doctor's
to do
office.
it.
This is
Thank you.
nobody's business but mine.
Dope
all
to
right?
do it.
Hello, Mr. Allred. This is Bob Appleby, head of product research and development for the Loveco Cosmetics Company.
Are you selling
We'd
stuff?
like to thank you for the donation of the fine cat. Thanks to you and your generosity, we'll be able to test a new line of mascara that will at last be safe and non-toxic on human eyes.
You gave the cat?
As a token of our appreciation, we're sending you a year's
What?
supply of Loveco lipsticks in assorted colors and flavors.
You gave
Thanks again for your support.
your mother's
A
cat?
year's supply of lipstick. Cool. That's great.
Harry, hi, this is Miss Miller, your psychiatrist.
Oh.
You missed your appointment yesterday, so
I
I
know.
wanted to call you and tell you I think you're making a big mistake.
Told you.
Do
Look.
not go through with the surgery.
Look.
Told ya.
I know your hero is Captain Kirk. I know how much you admire Captain Kirk. But for the love of God, having plastic surgery to make you look like Captain Kirk is psychotic.
Told ya.
Don't have the surgery.
Told ya.
You-
Call me at the office as soon as you get this. Thanks.
You people say...
She's a paid professional.
That's all the messages.
I don't think we should do this again.
I think you're right.
For very
Elena here?
Oh, it's Elena Wood.
Yes.
Hi, Elena. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good, thanks.
Good.
Nightingale College is where Elena comes to us from.
And she's here to talk about tips to improve your financial well-being. Please improve my financial well-being now. Please.
Yes, it's a thing that can definitely happen in the snap of a finger. So we are geared up and ready to go.
In just the blink of an eye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So where do we start?
So the first tip that I have is to do your best to follow the 50-30-20 rule. And this this recommends that 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and then 20% to savings. And I realize there's probably going to be some variation for a lot of folks within this model. But this recommendation kind of helps to ensure that you do have some set aside for savings. It also puts a pretty big amount to needs, which is obviously the priority, while still allowing for a little bit of fun in there. So you can go to the movies and have your vacations and things like that.
Yeah, I would just say there's just one step you need to before this, and that is to have an income. You need to have an income to begin with.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Or just your inheritance, whatever works.
Well, I count that as income. So it's 50-30-20. 50-30-20.
Yes.
All right. Now what's next?
Next is to, and I probably should have done this one first now that I'm thinking about it, is to pay attention to your account balances. Just bringing some awareness to how much is coming in, how much is going out, where it's going, and just paying attention, knowing if you have a big bill coming up, things like that, so you can be prepared.
I always look at the balances, and as long as there's not a minus sign in front of it, I feel like I'm okay.
You're doing good,
I'm
right?
doing okay.
Yeah.
I've noticed that some banks and credit unions help you keep track of this. Like if you have their app, they'll break it down for you. You spent this much at restaurants. You spent this much.
Well, I don't want to know because they also break it down in terms of the liquor store, and I just don't want to know.
Yeah, your bank probably does have a pretty nice kind of built-in budget tracker. Mine has a cute little pie graph that I can look at. And sometimes I do need to specify what different organizations are because it'll think something's a restaurant when it was a store or whatever it might be. So, yeah.
So your bank has a pie graph. I'm surprised you spend that much money on pie.
Pie is my favorite dessert, we can get into that later.
Okay. What's next?
The next tip is to pay off debts in small amounts, giving ourselves kind of early wins by paying off some of those smaller debts to give ourselves a victory, have a little bit of momentum behind us.
Yeah. If you have I had somebody tell me once, if you have fairly high interest loans, that it's best to try and pay them off as quickly as you can.
Yeah, that interest can really, and I think we're seeing that a lot in the economy right now. The high interest rates can really, really add up over time. And so if you are able, prioritizing those ones definitely can save you a lot of money in the long run.
All right. And what's next?
Next is to get to know your money mindset. And some people have a lot of fear or anxiety and stress around finances, and some people feel really abundant and loosey-goosey with their finances. So just getting to kind of understand from your own history, maybe if you grew up poor, you might have more of a scarcity mindset. If you grew up really affluent, you might have more of an abundance mindset. So just becoming aware of your own feelings around money and how that impacts the way that you spend.
Yeah, even my grandfather ended up being a relatively wealthy man, but he still would always do things like, hush puppies would go on sale at the shoe store, where I forget whoever sold hush puppies, and he'd go buy a new pair, even though he didn't need them. He'd go buy a new pair and then put them in the closet in case he needed them in the future.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's
yeah.
weird.
So I think a lot of us have some patterns like that, and just becoming more aware, that can help us to save money over time.
Yeah.
If we're buying things that we don't need just because they're on sale, or we might need it on a rainy day.
Yeah. Right. What's next?
Next is to do your best to make financial decisions when you are feeling calm. So trying not to make those purchases when you're feeling stressed, you're feeling urgent about them, but giving yourself a moment to kind of step back, take a breath, get yourself centered, and not make decisions out of fear and stress.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do, and then you think, oh, I've got medical bills coming up.
Yeah. And if you already are feeling stressed around finances, it's a difficult place for sure. Which my final step is to consult an expert. Reach out to your 401k advisor, go into your bank and talk to the loan manager, whoever you can find that has these expertise. Try and connect with them and get support.
Yeah, usually there are people that you don't have to pay extra for it. There are people available to help counsel you financially.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
All right, Elena Wood, if people want to find out more about all of this stuff that we don't like to think about, where do we go?
I know. You can learn more about this as well as Nightingale's amazing programs by visiting nightingale.edu.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, we will take a break, play a song for you, and crawl towards the exits coming up after these. Stand by. RenaissanceRanch.com.
Renaissance Ranch is an addiction treatment center, and if you are suffering from addiction to drugs or alcohol and you don't know what to do, I'll tell you what to do. Contact Renaissance Ranch. Their program is for male patients specifically, and it's designed to get you the most evidence-based clinical research with a judgment-free, faith-based healing approach to drug addiction. It's a local, family-owned treatment center. They've dealt with these issues in their own family. They know what it's like, and they are very empathetic at Renaissance Ranch. Staffed also by recovering addicts who have empathy because they understand the addiction cycles. It's hard to reach out for help, but you can do it. Renaissance Ranch is there to help you. They do offer residential and outpatient services, and all you need to do is go to renaissanceranch.com. You'll find some compelling success stories there, and you can schedule a free online consultation. They do accept most private insurance plans and Medicaid.
Todd Newcomb knows it.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is
Florida. Florida, Florida. Today we turn to the Juab County city of Mona, Utah, home of beautiful lavender fields, the Burson Ponds, and the Mona Reservoir, a town that truly lives up to its motto, Mona, Utah. So why not? Let's listen in as the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle, is putting the finishing touches on the latest edition of Mona Community Notes. He's interrupted by his son, Denver Criddle. Again, the word is Florida.
Now, let's see. Just to remind you, my fellow Monanites, or Monans, or Moners, oh, hell, I never know what to write. It's my own damn city. Anywho, remember, the Green Waste site will only be open on Fridays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to dark. And it's weeds and grass only. Limbs and manure, they go out to CR Mulch out on North Highway 91. No grass there. Signed, Mayor D. Criddle.
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, I need to ask you a question about last month's Mona City Fall Festival that we had right here in Mona City last month.
Well, if you want to ask if you're in any trouble because of that unfortunate, well, let's call it accident that you was involved in the pumpkin chunking event, the answer is no, you ain't in any trouble.
I'm sure glad of that, Daddy. I didn't mean to launch my pumpkin in the direction of Aldine's cat. I didn't even see him.
Well, it turns out Fuzzy is just fine. The pumpkin just grazed him. And Aldine says Fuzzy has always walked kind of funny anyhow.
Well, that's not my question, though, Daddy.
Well, if you want to ask me why you didn't win a prize in the something pumpkin cooking contest, I don't know the answer. I wasn't one of the judges, and it would be unethical of me to get involved.
Well, I thought my pumpkin puree, American cheese, and bacon surprise casserole should have won something. But that ain't my question either, Daddy.
Well, what is it, son? I got to finish up this here newsletter.
It was them dancers that performed from the Relieve Studio Dance Group.
Oh, no, son, I think it's pronounced releve. Releve. I think it's a Jewish word for a kind of dance thing they do.
Okay, well, whatever. I just wanted to know, what is the name of that cute girl that was like the leader of them dancers? I mean, she was real cute, Daddy.
Well, Denver, yes, she is a cute one, and I happen to know her name. She's Elba and Moss Jensen's kid. Her name is Flora.
Flora.
Mm-hmm.
Flora, my, what a pretty name, Flora. You know what, Daddy? I'm going to ask her to go to lunch with me. I'm going to ask Flora to lunch. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Flora to lunch.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
Because you didn't want to hear Loser again.
No.
I don't know that I ever need to
No, I don't think so.
hear it again.
I just got a text message from my my good friend Jerry James in Tucson, where he lives now. Of course, I met him years and years ago at graduate school at Penn State University, and then we both lived in New York. He lived there for a long time. Left Penn after we got out of Penn State, and he moved to New York got married there, and he was stage manager for a theater company for a long time, and his wife was an actress, and then she got into early days of computer programming stuff, and she developed along with a partner some kind of a software program for hospitals, and became a millionaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the company was worth millions of bucks, and then then they lost it all.
Oh,
she and her partner, I don't know what happened, lost all the money. But for a while there, they were riding high. And, Jerry and his wife, they moved from this crappy little apartment in Midtown, just down the street from Club 54, where I lived with them for a while. And then they moved to this beautiful penthouse.
A deluxe apartment in the sky?
No kidding, yeah. Same building that Andy Rooney lived in.
Well, did you ever notice?
Did you ever notice that they let people from the poor side of town come up here when they? But
I just got about my doorman.
I just got a text from Jerry. Says, I had a thought today about the Rathskeller. There was this bar at Penn State, and it was in a basement.
Okay.
The Der Rathskeller.
Der Rathskeller.
Yeah, and their long-standing offer of 2 pony bottles of Rolling Rock beer for 99 cents. Pony bottles are the smaller, 7 ounce or something like that. So you get 2 pony bottles of Rolling Rock for 99 cents.
Deal.
I went to and I thought it was even cheaper than that. In my memory, it was even cheaper than that. But and I went to my inflation calculator, which informed me that 99 cents in 1973 was the equivalent to $7.19 today. So it would have been, I wouldn't spend $7.19 on 2 pony bottles of Rolling Rock. It's still worth only 99 cents, if that. Rolling Rock beer from the glass-lined tanks of Old Latrobe, Pennsylvania, the home of Arnold Palmer. Was born in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Yes. And we'd sit there and drink the Rolling Rock beer and watch Groucho Marx and You Bet Your Life on the TV at the Rathskeller.
Now, the Rathskeller here was a pizza place.
Yeah, I think it was a chain, I believe.
Yeah.
Der Rathskeller Pizza, Der Rathskeller Pizza, what more can a pizza lover say?
Now, I don't
remember
speak
that.
German.
Yeah.
But Der Rathskeller, to me, sounds like or rats in your
Rat
cellar.
cellar.
Yeah.
No,
that's not what it means?
No,
what does
it's
Der
not.
Rathskeller mean?
I don't know. Look it up. But it's not that. It's not that.
It might be.
No,
you said the bar was a basement.
It's not that. I think it means like food place or something like that. But
Der Rathskeller translation is town hall cellar.
Town hall, okay.
But cellar, basement. It refers to a restaurant or tavern, typically located in a basement, which is what you... Der, German for...
The...
Rathskeller, the council's cellar.
It's like, you still have them around here, Der Wiener Schnitzel.
Which doesn't have Wiener Schnitzel.
They don't have Wiener Schnitzel at all.
Understand.
As a matter of fact, Wiener Schnitzel has nothing to do with hot dogs.
No, it's delicious.
Veal. It's veal, as I recall.
Or beef or
pork. I think,
you can pound it out and bread it.
It's pounded meat.
Yeah.
However you want to pound your meat, you can call it
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. Der Wiener Schnitzel.
Yep. All right, let's record the promo.
Okay. I'll find that any moment now. There it is.
We hear it all the time.
All you do on Radio from Hell is bitch, 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 bitch.
Well, Wednesday, it's time for you, friends of the program, to bitch.
Email your bitches.
Or your things that must go.
To radiofromhell@x96.com.
We welcome your bitching, bitchers, Wednesday morning here on X96. Good enough?
I guess it is.
All right.
You're done.
We're done.
And then there was Harvey Wallbanger night at the corner lounge.
How much were those?
They were. I don't remember the price, but it was 2 for the price of 1. 2 Harvey Wallbangers for the price of 1.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
So you know who I am.
How much were those?